Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
When Benavides gets cooking, it's like fighting an octopus.
El Bandera Roja, David Benavides.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
To everybody that's in 168, you know I'm coming for everybody. Doesn't matter.
BoxingVoice.com. All the guys want. I want what Mayweather got. I want what Mayweather got. You done bust your ass like Mayweather. I was trying to fight every fighter. I sacrificed a lot
Dollar DVLC Productions
to get to where I got to.
What do you bring to the table?
Let's get this on. Let's do it. Well, it's like this. It's hey, wait.
All right, that's it. Hold on. Bernard, everybody calm down.
Man, you know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all. I sacrificed a lot.
BoxingVoice.com.
To get to where I got to.
BoxingVoice.com.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I know I'm a little late, but hey, we had to watch the whole press conference, man. It didn't make any sense to come back and not have all the details. But this one definitely lived up. I feel like we got way more than we got yesterday. And, yeah, man, I'm excited. I really like the back and forth between the two. I mean, Tank took a little shot at Ryan. Not as much as Jose Benavidez and Terrence Crawford at the weigh-in. That was a little more serious than this. Tank was more playful. But, Ryan still slipped it. He still slipped it. You know, there's videos out there slowed down of him slipping it. So, yeah, man, this one lived up. This one lived up to it. You know, Ryan, he's listening, man. He's listening. He took a page out the book. He definitely fired some shots at Tank. The purse was brought back up, and Tank showed us another purse. Yeah, shout out to Tank, man. He is comfortable in his masculinity, man, and that's what's up, man. Ryan, I love the face-off. I'm happy that Espinoza let us know that we will get 2 All Access. I hope we also get an epilogue, though, right? Like, I mean, I guess if Tank wins, there'll be an epilogue. Maybe not if he doesn't. I don't know. But they're giving us 2 All Access episodes. That being said, Espinoza confirmed, and I mean Steven Espinoza, the head of Showtime Sports over there, confirmed that we are going to get to hear everything that was being said between the two in both press conferences for both face-offs. So I think that's going to be great, and I am excited for that. I really want to hear what was being said. And today we got a little bit of that from Tank. He's like, bro, what else do you have other than a left hook? You're not a complete fighter. But we also got exactly what I wanted from Ryan, man. And I don't know, maybe it was Tone, the superstar, that got the message to him. But, Ryan definitely went at Tank and said, well, why did you drain me? Why are you draining me? And Tank ignored it. But I love that he's bringing it up. Bring it up. Let the world know that he seeked out an advantage, and he's got one. And Ryan had a good counter back when he's like, oh, all you got is a left hook. He's like, well, I knocked out Fonseca with that same left hook faster than you. So it was good. It was good. I definitely give this press conference, it's 1-1. And this is why you always need more than two. It's 1-1 right now. You definitely got to give Tank yesterday's. And today I feel that, Ryan won this press conference over, He had the snappier one-liners and wittier comebacks. I think that he shined a bit more in this one, but it's 1-1. It's 1-1. And I'll say this, not that this means anything, but I do believe that Brian Campbell and Errol Hawani feel the same in terms of the 1-1 and, this one being a better performance for Ryan. And rightfully so. Tank is from the East. New York is his new home. He sold out and broke records in the Barclay. And Ryan is from L.A. He's from Victorville, California. So L.A. would be, probably where he would feel a bit more comfortable. And like we all said already on previous shows, the New York press conference is for Tank because he's from the East Coast, and the LA one is for Ryan and his fan base because he's from, California. That being said, I don't know if Ryan got to deal with our good friends at Spray Ground, but when he walked on stage, he walked in with a huge bag and then sat it right in front of Joe Goosen? Yo, my man had to literally stand up because that shit covered his face. So I don't know. Maybe Ryan got a little bag deal, and that's cool. That's cool, They both shining. This is a big pay-per-view. You know what also stuck out for me is Calvin Ford. The change of outfit, bro. My man looked like new money. New money. My man looked like some new money for this press conference, and I like it. I like it, because obviously, Bill Haney said certain things, right? Bill Haney said certain things and had us believing certain things. And now Calvin comes to this press conference looking like $1 million, and his energy was beautiful. His energy was beautiful. That's what I really enjoyed was his energy. He is so happy for these two men to be here that it almost got lost in translation, and Joe Goosen stepped in. Well, hey, Ryan. He's like, nah, that's what I'm saying, that both of these guys did what they had to do to get this fight. And I'm happy for Calvin, man. He feels like this is the Super Bowl, and that's what everybody is saying. The winner of this fight will be the face of boxing. I say that, yes, that's quite a possibility, especially if you can do, anywhere near what Canelo did with Plant. Now, granted, Plant isn't Ryan. So, they do have better dance partners, right? Like Plant and Canelo, Ryan and Tank, more people know Ryan and Tank. So we'll see, man. We'll see. There's a lot of predictions and projections for what this pay-per-view will do. I'm not going to get into that. We'll stick to the press conference for today, and then from there we'll move on to actually predicting the fight and previewing and breaking it down. But I'm sure we'll follow and continue to follow any little drama that unfolds. But, yeah, man, the phone lines are open if you want to join us. We're live on Twitter Spaces, and we're also live on Discord, and we have our landline, 1-425-569-5241. We're looking for your opinion, for your review. What did you think of this press conference? Which one did you think was better? Maybe that should be our poll. We haven't done a poll in a few days. Which press conference delivered? Right? That's not a bad, because I feel like this one did its job. This one got us a little more hype. They were like literally touching each other's faces, right? They would have balled fists touching each other's faces, and only Calvin Ford, I saw it again. Salute to Calvin. He has so much power up there. People, hey, Calvin, and he's like, they good, gentlemen, they good. And then when they needed him to stop, they like, hey, Calvin. He's like, all right, gentlemen, let's go. And they were listening to him. They being obviously Tank and Ryan. So yeah, I think this one had way more energy. But that will be my poll question. Which press conference delivered? And once again, the phone lines are open. 1-425-569-5241. I'm looking for your thoughts on today's press conference in LA where Tank and Ryan faced off, and we definitely had some words exchanged, a bit of back and forth. And yeah, man, I'm excited for this fight, man. This is a fight that we've been wanting for quite some time. Outside of all the weird stipulations, it seems like it's still going to be a good fight. Ryan seems to be in high spirits. And that's what you want to hope, because, he's the one that is going to have to sacrifice in that weight cut and that hydration clause. And I'm going to put the option of neither for the haters, right? There are some haters there. So you never know. All right. We got a couple callers here. Looks like Mad Bet in Kansas City. What's going on, Tanquil?
Tanquil. See it 3 times and close your eyes. Somebody's sleeping. Anyway, I was listening to the show this morning. I sent some super chats in this morning. Was on there. Man, he was talking crazy. Fucking Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell is the UK's version. He's a punching bag, and everybody gets their turn. He had a moment against Ryan, and of course, we run with that. Luke Campbell is better than anybody on Tank's resume. Please, Luke Campbell's in the same category as fucking Fonseca and Pitbull Cruz. No, he's less than Cruz at this point, because his career is basically over. But anyway, like I said, Bernard and Oscar failed Ryan. And that's, I know you're running with the idea of the weight drain and all this. Maybe it's true that. You
heard Ryan today. Why you
me?
weight draining me? Yeah, you
Come
heard
on,
him.
But he professed in his last fight that he's basically making a backdoor plea. Like, I didn't call for the 140. It was my Dominican opponent. Where was
I wasn't his last fight. To go was the last fight.
Well, shit, that wasn't really a fight. Javier took back punches. So, yeah, to go was his last fight. That's a fight he couldn't cut off the ring, and that shit was ridiculous. I didn't watch that whole fight because it was not really a fight. But anyway, I'm one of Tank's I like Tank. He's one of my favorite fighters. He is my favorite fighter. Him and Charlo, little Charlo. But man, I have to agree with CYP what he said this morning. Habibi was talking crazy, and Ryan know you can make the fucking weight. You know, he went to try to fight Pacquiao when he was offered a fight at 135. We know that because Leonard Whitebeard Ellaby came on there and said it, that Ryan was offered the fight, but he wanted to get a Pacquiao fight. So he said, I want to get bigger fish, and that shit didn't happen. You guys did a whole show about it. If Ryan could get Pacquiao, it would have been big. But yeah, man, Bernard and Oscar, they know fucking better. Oscar knew what happened to him when he fought Pacquiao. He knew better. Yet he went to the table and negotiated and accepted those terms. I feel bad for Ryan, but I don't. Because even though it's one of the big fights, sometimes you got to stand up for yourself. I'm like, nah, I ain't taking that shit. And go fight somebody else of note. He's at 140. There's a whole bunch of guys at 140 that could use Ryan to make a name. He could call out Regis Prograis. I'm sure Regis would take the fight, and it will be a big fight. But we know Ryan is notorious for calling out guys and not even showing up to the fight.
I mean, he showed up to both press conferences. Why y'all keep talking about old Ryan? He's fighting your favorite fighter. Get over it.
I'm saying, I'm not. Why should I get over it? I'm glad the fight is there.
I don't know. Y'all keep saying Ryan don't. Y'all keep saying Ryan don't take fights. Ryan pulled out of fights. Like he's fighting Tank
that's
now.
His history. We only could base things on history on that. If you don't study history, you're doomed to repeat it. Listen,
Ryan has never had a fight that was signed that he pulled out of.
Ryan had a fight that he called out guys that he didn't show up for.
All right, but this fight is signed.
It is signed.
This one got press conferences, all I'm saying.
Yeah, and it was a good one today. Yesterday was kind of, today was energetic. I'm just saying his team has failed him. These are guys who are fighters and now are businessmen. And they accepted these terms, man. I mean, Tank is my favorite fighter. But I feel bad for Ryan that his team accepted these shitty terms on his behalf to make a fight. Ryan has a name, even though he hasn't been a champ or had a belt. We have enough name and persona. He's like Jake Paul. They got enough behind of them where anybody would want to fight him. You have enough, as you guys would say, cachet, that anybody would want to fight him. You don't have to accept Tank terms for weight drain and clauses to win the next big 146 and all this stuff. But that's his team's fault. Your team's supposed to look out for you.
Yo,
team, according to Tony Harrison.
So how you feel about Tank trying to land a left hook and missing?
That's a press conference. And Floyd says, don't fuck up the money.
I mean, he threw a punch. He threw a punch. How hard was it going to land? I don't know. At watching this shit over and over, it got a little bit of pop on it. He ain't come out his jacket, but that shit would have hurt your open mouth. But yo, Ryan dipped the shit out of that. The flash is real. Bro, you gotta watch this video.
You
gotta watch this video.
Right here. You're screen sharing it. You're screen sharing it.
You gotta be impressed by that. Look at that shit.
He's not gonna do that on fight night.
Bruh, he did that shit like it was nothing. Natural instinct.
Listen. Caleb Plant slapped the shit out of Canelo.
He sure did.
He started begging, talking about I'm a good fighter, right? That didn't mean a goddamn thing. I'm a good fighter, right? Canelo called him all kinds of motherfucker. That's terrible. And then when he got called names, he's like, don't call me a motherfucker. Don't talk about. Anyway, that's different. All I'm saying is, fucking B-Hop and Oscar is working with Floyd and Leonard Ellaby on behalf of Tank.
Yo,
I
that
think
was
Ryan-
weird. They introduced Ellaby as Mayweather Promotions, but this ain't Mayweather Promotions. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
They're working with him as far as management, but he's probably not in the promotion.
I don't
He's
know.
gonna have a advisor.
Ellaby,
manager.
Ellaby moonlighting as a double CEO for two different promotional companies. Mad Ben, let me get to some
Yeah,
other
Mayweather
people,
don't wanna-
champ. Thank you for calling in. You know the number to call, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, add Nestor Gibbs. Actually, we're not doing that. But don't forget, we can join our Discord and or Twitter Spaces to be part of the show and voice your opinion. I'm going out to what looks like Cash in New Jersey. What's up?
Yo, what's going on, big dog?
What up? What up?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. This fight got me excited, man. Yo, like I was listening to the show that you had this morning. Nah, first let's get to that little where you said what'd you say? Ryan slipped the left hook.
Yeah.
Look, man, he just wanted him to get a close up picture of them knuckles before they touch that chin, man.
But he ain't get the close up because he slipped that shit.
Nah, but he seen it though. That's the thing. As long as you seen them knuckles.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah.
like he just wanted him to see them knuckles. But nah, I'm just playing. Yo, as far as the weight draining thing, man, like, listen, Tank the champ. You wanted this fight. You gonna fight the champ at the weight that the champ want to fight at. He giving you 136 just to make sure you make the 135. You know what I'm saying? You've been asking for this fight. You know where Tank fight at. You know what I mean? And then that just make his story greater. You feel me? If he by chance beats Tank, which I don't think he's gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? But pull his huggies up, man. We ain't gonna feel bad for Ryan. Nah. You wanna fight, you gonna fight. That's what you wanted. That's what you said you was going to do, and you doing that. And I'm going to accept that. But I'm not going to sit here and hold his hand because he
hold his hand because you want even playing field?
You wanted to fight the champ. You fight the champ at the weight that the champ fight at.
What weight do he fight? Because he fought Leo Santa Cruz at 30. Before that, he fought Gamboa at 35. Before that, he fought Ricardo Nunez at 30. After Leo Santa Cruz, he fought Barrios at 40. Where he really fight at?
What was his last fight at?
35.
All right. Like that's where he fight at.
What you mean?
Ryan, what? That's where he fight at.
Man, he been all over the place, man. We don't know where he fight at. That's why he a 4th division.
Exactly. So let the champ work. You see what he doing.
But the champ didn't the champ go to 40? Wasn't he up there trying to beat on Barrios at 40 with no weight restrictions, no weird clauses, no catch weights, nothing? I get it. Barrios ain't punching like Ryan. Barrios can't fight like Ryan. So I'm gonna treat him differently. I'm gonna drain him so he ain't the best of himself.
Listen. Who he learned best from? We ain't go. I mean,
so now we gonna blame Floyd. We gonna blame Floyd. That's like me blaming my father for my sins. Come on, man.
Nah. You can't blame Floyd. You gotta blame the system.
The system.
The system allows. Yeah, the system allows allows for these type of things to happen.
Man.
So at the end of the day, you're gonna fight at the weight that the champ fight at, and we're gonna hold you to it, and we're gonna give you credit if you beat him.
That was your 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I ain't want to cut you. That was your 3 minutes, man. But you the champ, even though you're going against the grain, man. You know, my man. Like, come on, man. We all thought Tank was a killer. Now you want advantages. That shit, man, I don't know. That shit seemed weird to me. We got Self Productions welcoming you to the contender level of the YouTube members. Shout out to you, champ. Listen, I'm going to tell you, though, you might as well join the championship level because around these parts we do this thing called the betting show, and every week for the past, very long amount of weeks, we've been giving out wins like Brandon Figueroa by decision. We said that, and I'm not gonna take any credit for my co-host who gave you on the last betting show, Terrell Gachet by knockout, where we all made a bunch of money. So yeah, I mean, being a contender is great, but a champ gets you paid. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go out to these other callers. If you want to call in, the number to call is 1-425-569-5241, or join us right here on Discord or Twitter Spaces. I got Light Gang. What up? Europe. Mic check, Light Gang. King Born, talk to me.
Hey, yo, y'all hear me, right?
We hear you.
Listen, man, listen. Love my live chat comrades, love my live comrades. Let's get to the shit. Ness, don't hold me back. You saw what happened. This tank shit and Ryan is getting too real. It's getting too real, like the Jews beefing with Israel, you heard? Let me tell y'all something, man. Straight up, he told them. He said, yo, why you want to fight me at 140, yo? Why you didn't want to make the fight at 140? Fuck the rehydration. Fuck the clauses. The shit is on. It's on. Fucking Ryan only got a 2-inch reach advantage against Tank. He talking about Tank got a merce, a man purse, whatever the fuck you call it. But Tank of Janetta, why the fuck that shit called? I call it a motherfucking messenger bag. Facts.
Messenger bag. Here, mailman now.
You see Little Ellaby, right? Y'all know he fucking with Tank. And if he fucking with Tank, Mayweather fucking with Tank, that's still Big Brother, the OG, or for guidance. Know what I mean? Let me tell you something, man. This is going to be the fight of the year. Fight of the year. Fuck everything right now. Fuck everything you heard about boxing. You basically got like this. You got 2 punches, 2 knockout arts.
One drink though. One ain't gonna have his power.
Nah. You can't do that. You can't diss him.
He said it. He said, "Why you draining me?" He said, "Why you draining me? Why you draining me?"
Listen, man, Canelo was the A side.
And nobody ever complained. Nobody ever complained. Ryan complaining. He ain't keeping his mouth shut, and I love it. Salute to that man.
Bullshit. Because you heard today at that press conference, he said, yo, why he want to fight me at 140?
Exactly.
Everybody know Tank can fight at 135, 140, but see, Ryan thought he was slick. He thought, all right, Ryan said, I'm never fighting at 135. Fuck it. We go 1 pound. So what the fuck? You thought Tank was going to let Ryan come in there at 136 and rehydrate up to 151 pounds? Nah. Everybody
yeah, you happy. You happy because he got a catch weight and a fucking rehydration clause. How many more handicaps you need to win the fight? How many more handicaps you need to win the fight? How many more handicaps you need to win the fight, man?
I'm going to help you out,
Damn.
man. Everybody listening live chat, I'm going to help y'all out. Let me tell y'all this, right? So we know how this shit going to happen. You saw the press conference through the hook. That man put his hands on his face 3 times and shit. Nothing happened. The man scared. The man shook. All that talking, cool. Tank went up there and said, yo, listen, promise you, y'all gonna have to pick this man up and put him in the hospital and got the fuck off the stage.
Ooh.
Yeah. Live chat, tell me what you think. Ness, love the show, but y'all know y'all on some bullshit. Your man Canelo did that shit for man fight. A-side, what you gonna do? Peace, I'm out.
Bruh, why don't y'all stop lying on Canelo's name? Canelo never did a catch weight and a fucking rehydration clause, man. Knock it off. Plus a one-way rematch. Like, your man's doing the unthinkable, man. Chris, what up, B? Chris, 319. Chris. All
Hello?
right. Oh, all right. What up, Chris?
Oh, hey, no, this is AB.
AB?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You right. I'm wrong. My bad.
Very good. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. You in Denver?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me.
All right, man. So, like I said, this got me hyped up for the fight, man. I wasn't really too, I was all right with it, but after this press conference, man, like how Ryan was calling out Tank, he's like, "You draining me, you draining me." All these rest of these coaches want to talk about, like if it wasn't nothing. They don't even want to go out and talk about Canelo. How, like, if Canelo would have done that, he received all this criticism. But when Tank does it, oh man, he's finding the best.
He's
finding
smart.
the A side.
He's smart.
He's smart. He's this and that. But I bet you if Errol Spence or Devin Haney will pull this off, it'll be a whole different story. Anyways, I don't know who I got, man. I'm excited for this fight. I mean, we'll see best man win. But all these Tank riders, man, it's crazy because they all want to compare him to Canelo, and like you said, Canelo ain't never do none of that. But whatever, what's in my opinion. But keep up the good work, man. God bless you, bro.
All right, brother. Appreciate you.
Ryan.
Let me get to Georgie Porgy Boston.
Hey, yo, what's happening, people?
What
yo,
up?
Ness, like you was crying, talking about that we need more press conference.
Yeah.
Nigga, you were right, bro. You fucking were right. Because I seen the first two, and now I want more.
I mean, you need another one because it's 1-1. Who you think won the first and the second?
I think you're right. I think that's how even thin, dog. I think Tank, because I think Tank went there late to make a statement, sort of like play with his mind a little bit. Because what the fuck you gonna be? You gonna be that late? You gonna be that late, man? You ain't that late unless it's on purpose, bro. Make everybody wait. Let him know that you the A side type of psychology, But man, this shit is so excitement. I know you're gonna do whatever the fuck you wanna do, Mr. Gibbs, and I can block you. But if I'm you, I let the whole weight drain go and more focusing on the fight. Cause we cannot hearing that fucking small ass violin all the way to the fight, bro. We on fight time, baby. That's
bro,
it.
I'm not doing no violin. Ryan did it. What Ryan said. Ryan said it today at the press conference, not me. Don't be mad because he's telling you the truth. Y'all want him to shut up. It's not him. It's Tank that did that shit. Tank put him in that
like
shit.
Everybody say, baby, you signed the contract. You down with it. Are you going to cry at me after you signed the fucking piece of paper? But he did. Ain't nobody force his hand.
I love it. I love it. Everybody else do these cats way and they stay quiet. Not Ryan. He letting you know. Why you draining me?
But check this out. If he wins, it's all the glory, baby.
Ain't no glory. It's an uphill battle.
What you mean?
Uphill battle. Uphill battle.
It is. I'm not gonna deny it. It's an advantage for Tank. Ain't nobody denying it. You guys must be stupid not to see it's an advantage. It is. I'm not denying it. But at the same time, if Ryan win, baby, he's fucking monumental. He win against everything. Weight drain, rematch clause, blah, blah, blah. The same shit you're talking about. If he wins, baby, he get all the praises. Win it all. If he lose, he got an excuse. So either way, he winning. He can say the weight drain got me, I couldn't perform. Boom, he got an excuse. He come back to fight another day. If he wins, he get all the marbles. So either way, it's an advantage for him at the long run. Not right now on the fight itself, but in the case of a win, of a loss, he got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there support TBB. This is where he's at, baby. Let's make this shit happen. Let's go fucking crazy with this pay-per-view, bro. Buy this shit. Don't steal it. Straight up buy it, dog. Make your fucking opinion count. Let people know that. Listen, if these people really willing to fight each other, will we be there supporting it? Everybody shout out to TVB. Support the channel. I'm out.
Georgie Boston, thanks for calling. I got Jonathan Ramirez, $2 super chat says, who has the real belts at 135 and 140, Ness? Tell him. Devin has all the belts at 135 and at 140. Sabril Matias IBF. Josh Taylor has I don't know. Josh Taylor has the WBO, and Puello has the WBA, and Regis has the WBC. We got Los Nebula. $5 super chat says, Los is back. Ness spitting that real boxing talk. He only has a left hook, but he needs to drain him. 5 laughing out loud emoji. That's what I'm saying. That was a little bit weird. It's like, oh, he only got a left hook, but you got him in catch weight. He only got a left hook, but you won't give him a rematch. He only got a left hook, but he's also in a rehydration clause. But they saying I'm the tank hater in the chat. Ness, you're a tank hater. You're a tank hater. Yeah. Okay, I'm a tank hater because I'm telling you the facts. That's the facts. That's what's in the contract. You know what I'm saying? How am I a hater for telling you what, like, that's what they negotiated. You mad. You mad. I know that Crawford and Earl, if they ever did a catch weight, we would not be happy. I don't think we would be happy, man. But I got DH in the Bay. What up?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
What's up, Ness? It's been a minute.
What up, DH?
Yeah, okay, it's all good, man. It's all good. I just want to say thank you for keeping the boxing going for all these years, man. It's been a couple of years since I called in, but I had to get on this one. All right, so I got a couple of things for you, Ness. First off, I got Tank knocking him out.
I mean, he gonna be weight drained.
I got Tank knocking Garcia out. I saw all this other talking ain't mattering. All that talking ain't mattering. So only thing I was just wondering about was what were your thoughts about Tank Davis wearing these glasses at the press conference? You feel me? Because if I'm Tank, I don't. Does he got a black eye or something?
I don't know.
I'm Tank, I'm taking the glasses off. I'm taking the glasses off and looking this guy in the eye. You know what I'm saying? Eye to eye contact. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he wearing the glasses is kind of weird to me. But other than that, I got Tank knocking him out. All this other toxic people, none of that ain't gonna matter.
If it was the other way around, you'd be saying Ryan Garcia is scared. That's why he got glasses on. That's why he don't want to look. He don't want to look Tank in the eye. You would say that. But you would say that if it was the other way around.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't say he was scared. Cause I seen Wilder wear glasses to press conferences, but when he got to the face-to-face point, he would take the glasses off.
That's right.
And look him in the eye.
All fighters usually take their glasses off and look you right in the eye.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It ain't about being scared. I don't care if you wear glasses. I'm talking about when it's the face-off, you take the glasses off and look him in the eye. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. But
you gonna say you don't find it weird that he got a one-way rematch clause?
No, I don't find nothing. It don't matter. Tank's gonna knock him out.
If it don't matter, why is all them clauses there?
Well, honestly, I think Garcia and them is thirsty, so they'll do anything to get a fight. You know what I'm saying? He only 23. They trying to hype him up, but they know he's not ready for this.
If he not ready, why you gotta drain him?
What you mean? Why you gotta drain him? This is the big leagues. You know what I'm saying? This is the A side versus B side. This is the big leagues.
Hilarious! It's hilarious.
If you want to get in the ring, okay. Well, if you want to get in the ring, you gotta follow the rules. And then if you beat him,
what rules in boxing state? I gotta do a catch weight and a rehydration clause, man. Knock it off. You burying yourself.
Nah, you better call Al Heyman. This is PBC. This is the big leagues You know what I'm saying? This ain't the zone no more. You fighting with the top dogs.
And that's what you
fighting
like.
Davis.
You don't even like a fair fight. You like a fair business match.
It is a fair fight. It is a fair
Nah,
fight.
this a business match. This ain't no fucking fair fight. You draining him. You catch weighting him. Let him fight you at his real weight.
But you already know that boxing's not a sport.
DH, I love you, man. It's crazy what's going on in these boxing streets. VA money in VA. What up?
What's going on, man? Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
My muff? Hey, I just want to say that all this talk about catch weights and all this energy around the catch weights and stuff like that, I think that's dishonest, right? You know what I'm saying? Because what would you say? What would you say if he just had Ryan Garcia at 135? What would you say that if Tank just said, "Hey, either fight me at 135 or the fight's not happening"?
Hey, I'd say Tank is defending his belt, but he ain't doing that now, is he?
So my point is, we get the fight, and the reason why.
But you draining a dude
because of those stipulations. Would it be draining at 135 though? Like,
but it'd be for a belt. It'd be for a belt. It'd be for something. It wouldn't just be for your ego. It wouldn't just be so you could drain him. It'd be for a belt. It would mean something.
And what would that belt mean for Ryan Garcia, who's going to campaign at 140 moving forward? We all know that he's going to campaign.
It would mean a shot at all the belts, Devin Haney. Because as the regular champion, you can ask to fight the super champion. Tank just never done it. That's why Laura became super champion, because Triple G vacated rather than fight him.
So Ryan Garcia put out that he was going to 140, and I quote, "I'm not going back down to 135 for nobody." That's a quote from his post-fight.
I'm sure the rest of that quote says, "Except Tank."
No. It was for nobody. Literally for no. But my point is this: we get the fight because of these stipulations, right? Any kind of talk against Tank Davis.
Bruh, did you put Barrios in these stipulations?
No.
I didn't.
No.
So you know what energy this is, man. You can spin it all you want. You can be a lawyer all you want. We know what it is.
It's not. It's not spinning.
Right.
Listen. It's not spinning.
We hear you though. You can say what you want and say it ain't spinning. We hear you though. Like, we literally hear you.
Okay, but I hope it's drug testing for this fight. I got Tank by knockout. You know what I'm saying? And this is all I'm gonna say. This is my last point I want to make. Listen, this is like, boxing is kind of like war, right? Everybody comes in to support their guy, right? And we really don't care about what the other guy is going through, right? So you claiming to be impartial and to be upholding some sort of honor code in the contracts of boxing, that's all nonsense. Everybody gets screwed in boxing. Every fighter who's not the A side gets screwed in boxing. You know what I'm saying? We all know this. So this is just another thing.
Oh, yeah? Let me ask you a question. How did Earl Spence screw Sean Porter when they unified?
I mean, listen, every fight.
I know. I get you. My bad, VA. That was a title fight, right? So that ain't fair. Cool. How did Michelle Rivera screw Frank Martin in they regular ass fight?
I mean, these two nobodies, man.
Oh, they nobodies.
Yeah,
they nobodies.
They nobodies.
Hey,
when Pac-Man had the ball,
So cool. Hey, champ, since you brought up Pac-Man,
Oscar had the ball,
brother,
what does Floyd have to do?
Brother,
154.
Brother, ain't 154 a real division? 136 ain't. But listen, since you brought up Pacquiao, what him and Floyd?
152 ain't a real division.
And that's what Floyd did. Floyd did that to Canelo, because there's fear.
Yeah,
There's fear. But listen, it's all good. You believe what you want.
Yeah,
we see the truth.
Good,
we see the truth.
What's the come on? Hey, the truth is we're getting the fight.
Bro, you
That's the
can't
truth.
tell me you got a young kid. He 24. He been calling you out for 3 years. The same dudes defending Tank was the same dude saying Tank would knock out Ryan because Ryan's a model and Ryan ain't no real fighter and Ryan ain't never fought nobody and Ryan ain't fought no champions. And now I got to weight drain you. Now I got to bring you down to a catch weight. Now I don't even want to give you a rematch. Come on, man. You got to make this shit make sense, man. Stop it, man. You can't defend it, man. Just let it go. It's other callers. You can't defend it.
He campaigning at 135. He campaigned at 135 his whole career.
All right, bro. You win. You Tank fans got more energy than me, man. Y'all got more energy than me, man. Rigo, what up?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Rigo, what's good?
Oh, hey, what's up, Ness? No, honestly, all this press conference stuff made me more a fan of Ryan. Just because I don't like all the weight stipulations and all that stuff. Like, it just kind of whacked that Tank is out here talking about, oh, I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna do this. I'm a monster. I'm a killer, and weight drains them. And it's like why do you need to have all these advantages just so you can say like, oh, I knocked him out? But like, for what though? Like, just fight him at his full weight. Like, fight him. Wasn't that Floyd's argument when he fought Cotto?
Yep.
Was like, oh, I fought him at his real weight. You know, it's like, come on, man. Like, just, I mean, there's no belt or anything, but like, still though, man, like, just fight him at his most healthiest so that nobody could just say nothing. And just, if you're a real killer, if you're a real Tank, then knock him out at his real weight. But no, he wants to weight drain him and just put all these stipulations and just kind of get him at his weakest, which I hope Ryan is not at his weakest, man. I hope Ryan gets in there super good. You know, I hope he fills in that weight well. I hope he, fills in that 146 or whatever he can get to, like, just full on. And I really hope that Ryan does win now. Like, Tank is pulling up with the man purse. I'm like, oh my goodness, man, that stuff is whack. Pulling up with the glasses. I was hoping that Ryan would smack those glasses off the Tank, man. Honestly, like, I was like, man, Ryan, just smack those glasses off, man. Do something. Or take those glasses off.
I don't know if that was going to happen.
I was hoping so, man. I was like, man, Ryan, smack the glasses off of him. Be like, hey, look me in my eye, man. Come on. Like, that was whack. But, you know, I just hope Ryan wins now. I'm more a fan of Ryan now just after these press conferences and after all the, stuff that came out. But we'll see what happens. I still got Tank over him, but I'm hoping Ryan can really get this one. But that's all I got, man.
All right, champ. Rigo, thanks for calling in. I got Rider of the Storm, $5 super chat. He says, enjoying these Tank fans sounding like angry women, throwing tantrums, swinging purses. Tank is not a champ. He's a Reggie. The champ at 135 is Devin Haney. Los Nervias, $5 super chat says, oh, wait. I think I read that already. I sure enough did. He said Los is back. Unless these... Let me just reread it. Double check here. So he says, Los is back. Ness is spitting the real boxing talk. Oh, yeah, we did definitely get that. We got Braven55, 2 rings, $10 super chat. He says, at one time, folks complained about fights walking in the ring 15, 20 pounds heavier than the opponent. Ryan is going to weigh in the morning of. Once he makes 146 in the AM, he can eat what he wants. Yeah, that would be true, Braven, if it were under the IBF rules. But like we've already screen shared the article from Keith Eidick and BoxingScene.com, it says that he has to weigh 146 the night of the fight. So until we get clarification that there will be a early morning weigh-in, then he can rehydrate even more. Up until right now, the facts state night of the fight. Brazen 55, 2 rings with another $5 super chat. He says, would it be okay for Ryan to be 160 to Tank 145? Yes, it would. Because if you make the contracted weight, you should be entitled to weight whatever you want the night of the fight. Just like Julio Cesar Chavez. Look up his fights. HBO was notorious for telling you how much he weighed the night of the fight versus Sebastian Zvick and Andy Lee. Almost 188, 182 for a 160-pound fight. So, yeah, if you can make the weight, it's not weight bullying. You killing yourself to make the weight. Come on, man. Why y'all making so many excuses for this shit? The fact that he got a weight rehydration clause and a catch weight all in one contract, that shit's never been heard of. But anyway, he says if Ryan can't perform at 150 that night, then he needs to move to 147. Rehydration needs to be a rule. You're right. You're right. You shouldn't play with rehydration. That does need to be a rule because you need to replenish the body. You're cutting weight. But anyway, you don't care. You just want to do the win. Ronnie Reyes, $2 super chat. Ness, keep cooking these clowns with the clown emoji. James Benitez in Alabama says, Tank said, I'll stop Keith, not weight drain Keith. Exactly. Now he say I punch like a cruiserweight, but I'm only hitting dudes that are on catch weights. I hear you. I beat that boy, says $5 super chat. Ness, these fanboys just don't get it. They quick to call out Nello for catch weights, but since it's Tank, they raid Charles. 3 laughing out loud emojis. You already know. Kentrell, Phoenix, Arizona. What up?
Yo, what up? I gotta tell. Okay, I think Tank always does this in a way. Like normally, like when he fight guys, he bring lower guys up. Like Leo Santa Cruz, he brought him up from like 120. I think he brought him up from like 126 to fighting. Like he not really.
Leo was already the 130-pound champ when Tank fought him, bro. Tank went down to 130.
But
Leo had beat Miguel Flores at 130 and had the WBA. I mean, it was his first fight, and his second fight was Tank at 130, but so was his next fight after that was 130.
Okay, fine. I would give you that one. But I will say, I do think this is a perfect storm for Tank Davis to lose, especially like because he's looking at that May 5th court case for the little hit and run he does. So my question to you is, do you think that with all that he got piled up, you got to remember if you look at boxing history, like when people have a lot on their plate, like Mike Tyson, that's how he lost to Buster Douglas. Like he had so much on his plate. Do you think this is the perfect storm for Tank to not be focused on Ryan to lose?
Nah, he focused, bro. Tank got to Las Vegas, before I got to Florida, he was already in Las Vegas. He was already sparring. He paying people to come spar. He focused.
All right, well, that is my call. But I'm going to go ahead and say now I'm probably losing money, but I think I'm going for Ryan Garcia in this fight if he don't get Chin. But one thing I can say about Ryan Garcia is that we see that he took a good shot and got up. We never seen that from Tank. So, but right now I'm riding with Ryan, but I ain't putting no money on. That's my call. Take it easy.
All right, Contrell, thanks for calling in. Let me see what we got here. On Twitter Spaces, I got Angel. What up? Angel.
Oh.
I hear you.
Hello.
We hear you.
Oh, okay. Yo, Nuts. I know you let Ryan spit today in the LA. Didn't I tell you he was gonna show out in LA?
I don't know. I like that he said Tank was he said you walked into a vintage 2001 store, but I felt like so did he with them baggy ass pants. Them shits
What
was
you
baggy
mean?
as hell.
That's LA for you. I told you he was coming with that LA shit. What did I tell you? Now listen. Now let's get to the conference. First, first Ryan slipped that punch in the back call. They trying to say, yo, if a guy puts a fist in your chin, you're supposed to get down. Now they trying to flip it because Ryan slipped it and he put his own fist up in his chin. So now they trying to flip it. But let's get to the nitty gritty. Yo, tell me why Tank says Barrios is taller than you, and Ron was like, "Oh, so what you scared of? You scared of height? If you were just scared of height, you could have just said it." And then in another instance, he says, Ron, him and Ron are talking back and forth, and Ron was like, "Why are you weight draining me?" And then next thing you know, Tank says, "Look how big you are." Did you hear him say that? He literally said, "Look how big you are," and Ryan started laughing. Now we're gonna get to the end of the conference because Ryan was winning this conference easily. What's it called? Actually, I don't want to get to the conference. Ryan won the conference. We all know Ryan won the conference. He clowned him, said he looked like he fell he looked like he fell into a rainbow.
Yo, he said he looked like you danced with a unicorn.
Yeah, he was clowning this shit. Now let's get Ness. Sean Zytel, we gotta say shout out to Sean Zytel. He asked Leonard Ellerby. So if Gervonta Davis is the A side against Ryan, right? He asked them, so what does that mean? Would he be the A side with Shakur and Devin? Guess what Leonard Ellerby said?
What?
He
A
said
side versus everybody.
Yeah, he said that the titles changed. The titles changed in 4 fights. Four different fighters had the belts in 2 years, in a 2-year span. So he said, so therefore, Tank is the man at 135 because it's just flip flopping the belts, right?
Yeah.
So then he said, Devin and Shakur, they ain't making the money Ron and Tank are making, and he's not talking about for this fight. He's talking about overall, in general, that Ron and Tank get paid more. That's what he said.
I mean, I don't know what he knows, but you know, we know what Ryan and Tank have been making on paper, and we know what Devin has made on paper, and Devin makes more.
That's on paper, but then he says, so basically he said they ain't pay-per-view stars. They ain't at this level. That they're not at this level, and they need to just work up. They're not at this level with Ron and Tank.
I mean, you know, that's what you gotta say when you don't want to fight somebody, bro. Like it's plain and simple, like busting a pimple. Young Oaf, what up? Young Oaf.
What's up, Ness? How's it going?
Another day, another podcast. What up, champ?
I just feel like I got to drop 916 Sacramento because I never say my city when I call in. But hey, I was curious. So is Tank still with Mayweather Promotions?
No, but I guess he still rocked with Ellerby, who was introduced as Mayweather Promotions CEO.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was like. I was kind of thrown off by that yesterday. So I was like, maybe he's just managing him or part of his team, or I'm not sure. But yeah, so hey, I have a question. This is like kind of like a crazy thought, but if you're Ryan and you win, do you honor the rematch clause? Because they don't got no belts to strip you from or anything like that. I'm not saying not to honor
Well,
it.
you can honor it because you get to control it. Remember, that was the one thing that he was able to negotiate, that if he wins, Tank's rematch is now on DAZN. I don't know if that also means that Golden Boy gets to promote it, because it could still be Tank Promotions and whoever the fuck he uses, but now it's just a production of DAZN. We don't know those details, but I don't think that he'll walk away, because DAZN would be like, bro, don't walk away. You won, and this is what we want.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that happened, because I remember like while the negotiations, all the people were calling in saying that, he should be able to control it.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a rematch. All he gets is the television rights on DAZN. He don't have a rematch. So if he wins, he being Ryan, Tank has the rematch. Tank has to activate the rematch, but then that fight has to happen on DAZN.
Okay, yeah, because I remember like people were calling in basically saying that it was unfair that initially that they were asking for that, but then you broke it down how historically the A side gets the rights to that too. Or I think you were saying something like that.
Yeah, no.
But yeah,
Normally, bro, Tank and Showtime allowing that to happen shows that the Zone was not gonna let Ryan go over there if they couldn't get that because
right,
look at AJ. He controlled both his fights with both his rematches with Andy and with Usyk both times.
right.
Floyd controlled the rematch with Castillo and with Maidana. Like, bro, it's unheard of, bro. It's unheard of.
So,
That's why Floyd
so
retired, not to fucking fight Oscar under Oscar's rematch clause.
right. Hey, I was gonna ask though, are we only able to order it through the Zone
No, you can order on
or
both.
okay? Because, bro, this is going back hella far to like a couple weeks ago when you guys were talking about the Zone.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be in Germany and I was there last year during the Triple G fight, and they would not let me watch it on my account that I pay for when I was out there.
Because you was in another
Like they want,
territory, though.
yeah, bro. But I'm like, yeah, I'm still paying you guys. I didn't get it. But hey, before I go, do you got a Venmo? Because I know you always shout out Cash App, and I don't got that.
I do. Let me see. What is it, bro? Because I'm like old and don't use it like that.
Yeah, 'cause, I never hear you shout that one out, but that's I want to be able to show some love to the channel.
You the man, champ. So it says it's my Nest GTO at Nest.
Ness.
Yeah, NESGTO. NESGTO.
Okay, bet.
All right,
All right,
champ.
man.
We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
That was about 3 people on Twitter Spaces, right? Let me get some from our landline. Mike, did we get to you?
No, can you hear me?
I do.
Hey, Ness, just wanted to say this press conference was pretty cool. But two things that I wanted to say, or 3 things. Number one, there's a video there from ES News. It's not Ellie, but somebody else is asking Tank about the rehydration clause, and Tank looks to be a little bit kind of bothered, like defensive. He's like, hey, he said something around the lines of, why am I gonna fight a bigger guy? He's bigger. He's still growing. He's like, I would be dumb to give him the advantage. So he himself is saying like it's for an advantage,
Of course.
It's like he himself. So I mean, I know everybody is getting upset about, but at the end of the day, it's an advantage. That's what he's doing, It's a minute. It's like 2 minutes and 9 seconds. It's an ES News video. And the other thing I don't know if you guys have Jared Anderson on Instagram. And he posted something about the purse yesterday.
Yes, I seen it, bro. I didn't bring it up, but I have all the screenshots, bro. I forgot about it. He said.
Okay, and then right now, if you check his Instagram, he said, you in my DMs when you yourself. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know if he. Like I have it right here. Actually, I have the screenshot. I'm trying to read it to you real quick. It says, in my DMs trying to play tough just to say it yourself, and he put a clown face. And it's a video of Gervonta Davis when he's at the press conference. There's a purse right there, and Ryan's on the mic. So I don't know. It looks like he's throwing shade at Gervonta Davis. I'm not entirely sure. You know what I mean?
Nah, they've been going back and forth, bro. They've been going back and forth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Jared posted
that.
something. All right, so here goes what you got. I'm going to screen share this. So this is the newest. In my DMs trying to play tough just to say it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he says, just say it yourself, clown. What? In my DMs trying to play tough. Just say it yourself, clown.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand, but
I got some other shit, bro, because he also posted yesterday. Let me see. I got it on my phone because I had to save that shit. You know how it be.
Yeah, these things delete shit. And the last thing I wanted to say while you're looking at that is I didn't know this, but Gervonta Davis took actually an Oscar de la Hoya T-shirt So underneath his jacket.
Bro, I took a screenshot of that shit, bro. I wasn't sure. I got that too. Bro, you're good, man.
Yeah.
You're good. But you see, I'm on everything too, bro. I got it right here. Look. That's crazy. Let me open it. I'm like, yo, he really got an Oscar shirt on, bro.
Yeah, it's on one of the ES News videos as well. He showed it to the media, but he didn't really want to show it, and then he showed
Oh shit! I've been screen sharing.
Oscar. It's a regular T-shirt, like a promotional Oscar the Lawyer T-shirt. So he's not throwing shade at him. But I mean, hey, you know what? Honestly, may the best man win. And I'm excited for this fight. And your show is always fire. And I enjoy listening to you and Danny. And just like you said, if it wasn't for the different perspective that Danny brings, the show wouldn't be as fire, right? So it's always good to hear. It's always good to hear different perspectives. But I'm just gonna say this one last thing. To all the, and I'm a Tank fan too, but to all the Tank fans that are calling in, stop crying, guys. Come on, you guys know the truth. Tank is looking for an advantage, and that's what he's doing. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Okay, here goes the other ones from Jared. Let me connect this. All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in, Mike. Let me give you guys this quick screenshot here. So this is Gervonta now responding to yesterday's Big Baby story, and I only got 2 of the 3. So, it says a bunch of IG posts. That's about it. These niggas is soft. Niggas been on my dick. Then he says, I wish one of these niggas would try and play me like you crazy. And, let me go off here because I want to make sure. I think I saved Jared's as well, but let me just double check. Yes, so that, damn, I swore I wasn't showing this yet, but this is Jared's, and this is Jared's. And he says, bro, no way money doing this to you boys. Y'all been had sugar in your tank. And he put 3 trash, throwing it in the trash emojis. So, yeah, this been going on since yesterday for those that don't know. So, I guess, Tank is like that. He had beef with Wilder, the Charlos. He don't give a fuck. So, I guess he must have went in Jared Anderson's DMs and said, like, yo, stop playing with me. And, Jared putting them on black. I don't know. Let me stop assuming what he said in them DMs, but I see it's developing more than it was since yesterday because these are the 4 screen shares in order, right? So this is what he posted when he seen Tank with the green purse. Then he put the Tank is a clown. Then Tank responded with these 2 posts. With that being said, we're going back to the phone calls. And if you're just listening to this on the podcast, obviously, I read the posts and what they said. JP, Las Vegas, what up? JP, Las Vegas.
Yo, you got me?
I got you.
Oh, man. It seemed like it's a kind of a lot to unpack. But if it were me, now I'm a Tank fan. So my narrative in this is, look, what we gonna do? Come in 140, let the boy come in at 156, and we come in at 142?
I mean, Barrios, so you saying all of a sudden that Barrios, who did fight at welterweight and actually fought a welterweight, but Ryan never fought at welterweight. You saying he gonna balloon to 160, not Barrios, who actually went to welterweight after the very next fight after Tank. Y'all got to get y'all narratives together because y'all look very sad trying to defend some bullshit. There's no way that Ryan is physically bigger than fucking Barrios. Barrios literally has 3 fights at welterweight now, or is it 2? Wake up, man.
What if I don't choose to argue and I simply say yes?
Good. Then we know that Ryan is smaller than Barrios and he don't need to be in no fucking catchweight.
What if I just say yes? That's what we're doing to him. Yeah, we didn't do it to Burrows, and we're doing it to him.
So
Yes,
then,
you
so
gotta.
then that admits fear.
Okay, fine. We're afraid.
All right,
Now we
cool.
can move past that. Let's
Now,
move on
now let's
back.
move
We got
past
it.
it.
Now here's the thing. Here's what I notice most about it. Now Tank, he a rock star up there, man. He has rock star quality. Like everything about him is a rock star. But here's what jumped out to me most, Ness. And I know that you can't win a fight at a press conference. I know this. Tank has zero fear and zero respect for Ryan Garcia. Zero. Like he just jumping up in the boy face, just up in his face with zero respect or fear. Now we can all admit, and even Ryan fans have to admit, look, man, maybe he didn't respond. I would have liked to have him push his hand, Tank's hands out his face, like Tank did his hand when he put it up to him. But I just don't feel like Ryan responded correctly. And here's another thing. He said, I think this guy is an act. And that's what Ryan is fighting for, legitimacy. Now, why he took all of these conditions, because he gets to fast forward. Like Tank said in there, Tank said, Canelo on his way out. I'm the face of boxing. Ryan's getting an opportunity to fast forward all the way to possibly, like they said up
Come
there,
on, man. Did you put this shit together while you was looking in the mirror? Like, you really about to, like, create this whole narrative to save him, bro? Like, bro, you are a boxing fan. Floyd Mayweather fought Manny Pacquiao, and there was no catch weights. There was no rehydration clauses, man. Let's stop, man. Let's stop.
We all know Tank's a little guy.
Floyd is the gold standard. Floyd is the gold standard, man. We got to stop, man. We got to stop.
Look, when Adrian Broner kept going up in the weight class, doing everything, we all say, damn, if AB would have stayed at 135, what if? We all say that shit. Unless you say that shit. But see, goddamn, we got a motherfucker sticking hard to it. And goddamn, you know, man, look, fundamentally just happy we get in the fight. I don't give a shit what they signed to. I'm kind of on the side of, hey, you signed the fucking thing. You striving for greatness, Ryan Garcia. More kudos to you. I'm a fan of you for doing that. You didn't make this shit messy. You said I'm going after that shit. I'm a fan of him for that shit. But for the dudes who taking that whole Ryan, you just accepting the excuse before it even, I don't think that's great energy for you to be had. Don't do that to yourself, man. Be a man about it. Stand on the shit 10 toes like Ryan doing, and just be right there. But Tank don't have no respect for that boy, man. But it's Ryan's fighting for legitimacy. Tank said, I think he's an act. And that's what everybody wants to know about Ryan. Is he an act or not? Is he a YouTuber?
Well, are we really gonna know?
Tank,
are we really gonna know? It ain't like we getting 100% Ryan, are we?
But if he wins, fuck, you gonna give him extra flowers. Yeah. The flowers gonna be everywhere.
We ain't get. I mean, I just wanted 100% Ryan and 100% Tank, man. I was good with that. I ain't want to give anybody no extra flowers. I just wanted a regular fight, like Floyd and Pacquiao gave me. That's all I wanted. JL, what up?
Yo, Ness.
Yo,
yeah. So, the hypocrisy. This guy, he's saying, said, "Look at you, you big as hell," like the other caller said, and then he goes on to say, "Barrows was taller than you." Like, come on, man. Like, what is that? What is that? That when fighters go up there on that podium, they say they want the other fighter at their best, right?
Yeah.
How you having Ryan at his best when you got him weight drained, and you got all these stipulations like the no rematch clause for Ryan if he loses. But anyways, I know this is about the press conference, and I just thought that the theater, like when they had the camera showing the balcony, and Ryan Garcia, you know, they're doing uppercuts on FaceTime with Ariel. I just thought that shit was dope as hell. Like, I was already planning on going to the fight, but now that they're mostly sold out, I'm for sure buying this pay-per-view because that was just dope. Like, I don't think I've seen that before, where the camera's pointed at the hotel room and he's just out there waiting for Tank to arrive and then, you know, pull up to the press conference, kind of like give him a taste of his own medicine. You know, I thought that was dope.
All right, champ. Well, thanks for calling in. We do appreciate you. I got Crown Jewel Boxing TV, $5 super chat. He says, Ryan asked for an opportunity to fight Tank, who is at 135. If he didn't want to fight at lightweight, then why seek the fight? Oh, yeah, so they offered him the fight at lightweight, huh? Mad Bent $100, $5 super chat. Kansas City says, B-Hop and Oscar hate Ryan. They want to see him disposed of. You terrible, man. Box T Boss, what up?
Yo, Ness in the building. What's up, man?
What's good?
Hey, man. Look, don't cut me off, bro. Let me cook. Can I cook, Ness? Let me talk. All right. So I'm on your side. You're right. But then again, a lot of you motherfuckers that are siding with Ryan on this is wrong as well, just as much as you're right. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to break it down. The reason why you're right is because it does make Tank look insecure. It is a little unfair that, you know, he can't rehydrate to his regular weight wherever, you know, that peak is. But at the same time, you're wrong because at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia don't give a fuck about belts. And I'm gonna tell you, if he really cared about the belts, I would respect him even more and be like, you know what, fuck it. You know, Tank, you shouldn't be doing this shit. You know, because Canelo fans, and I'm not trying to, you know, shit on Canelo, but when Canelo does this shit he does in the sport as the quote unquote face of boxing, he does the grimiest shit to his opponents. And not only that, he ducks and doesn't give our prime black fighters in America, primarily undefeated black fighters like Floyd Mayweather coming up, Boo Boo Andre, Charlo, even his own Mexican, David Benavidez, he doesn't give them a shot at the fucking limelight. But Tank Davis, guess what? He does it. He's emerging in his prime. He's becoming big time, correct? But he over here giving this Mexican boy, Mr. Pretty Boy, Ryan Garcia, it's always us, black fighters in America, when we the shit, we got to bow down to the fucking other race fans, right? And be like, all right, we got to give you a shot to make the big fights. But when they on top of the sport, now, right, Oscar De La Hoya is different. I'm going to respect him because that motherfucker fight anybody. But Ryan Garcia, here it is. And this is what you got to take. And I think Tank is just doing it the Canelo way. And I'm not justifying it.
You know, Ryan never won a belt, right?
Ryan never won a belt. He just says out his own mouth he don't give a fuck about the belts.
But
so
you know he's
what?
never been a champion, though. You know that.
Fuck about your weight, huh?
But you know he's never been a champion, right?
He hasn't. He probably doesn't even deserve a shot at this, you know. But Tank don't got the belts either. That's why I really lack respect for Tank. You know that the biggest
name on his resume is what? Luke Campbell or Javier Fortuna? Who you give him? What's the biggest credit you give him?
I would have to take that to. I'm not too familiar with Javier Fortuna. I heard he was a dog back in his prime, but I would probably say Luke Campbell. You know, because of his Olympics and shit like that.
So why a kid who's a kid? He's 24. He hasn't been in any tough fight. He hasn't accomplished anything as a professional.
Mm-hmm.
Why does Tank, the face of boxing, need these many advantages? Because you keep trying to, hold on, because you talking about truth. You talking about truth. The truth is the people you mentioned that done it before, those dudes was champ. And they did it to champs or former champs, not to contenders.
Champ or fucking no champ, homie. That shit don't matter.
Oh, it do matter. It do matter.
Champ or no champ.
It do matter. Ryan is not tested. Ryan hasn't done anything. You scared of Ryan for what? He ain't. What'd he do? What'd he do?
Man, hey, real recognize real. That's all I'm gonna say. I fuck with Ryan. At the end of the day, that nigga is deadly.
Now real recognize real. First he was a TikToker and a YouTuber. I thought he was a model. I thought he was a model.
You know,
man, dudes shaking in their boots. Shaking in their boots.
Look, Ness, let me cook. Calvin Ford, Tank Davis, they both know what it is with Ryan Garcia. They know he the real deal, holy fucking field. Not
Oh,
only
now
because
he
he
the
just be
real deal.
camp or
Tank,
whatever,
do you know? Did you not watch the press
he is
conference? Tank said he only got a left hook. He said, and then what? He said you only got a left hook. What else? What else? You only
But
got
he
a left
know,
hook. You talking about he the
but he
real
know
deal
how damn
Holyfield.
hey, he know he's a big boy and that shit is deadly. Tank knows this. Carvin Ford, they even say it. If
Barrios
you
was a
listen to
big
them
boy.
talk in the
Barrios a
interviews, bro,
bigger boy. Barrios a bigger boy. He went to
but
47. He just
But
caught a
Ryan,
knockout. Get
he
out of
has
here.
more than Barrios. There's a little
Barrios
bit
knocked
more
out somebody
in
Broner
Ryan
couldn't
than
knock
Barrios.
out, man. Get
I
out
see
of
that
here, man.
myself. So I know they see that.
I gotta go, man. Y'all Tank fan babies is crazy. Barrios literally at welterweight didn't get knocked out by Keith one-time Thurman. Next fight knocks out somebody Broner couldn't knock out, but somehow Ryan is the bigger fighter and needs to be in the catchweight. You Tank fans a bunch of fucking crybabies, man. Fuck out of here, man. Gato, what up?
Yo, what's good, man?
I don't know.
All right, man. So look, I just feel like everybody needs to keep their energy. Personally, I know you said it matter to you. It don't matter to me whether you're a champion or not. I really don't like when people do catchweights, but the reason why, I accept it is because I thought this is the way that boxing works. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like people do this. You know what I'm saying? So if we want to pick Tank to take the stand on, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily have a problem with that.
I think it's time to take a stand when one fighter does two things. Okay? Everybody else did one thing. This guy's doing not only a catchweight, but also rehydration. Don't you get it? It's not the same as Canelo. It ain't the same as anybody before.
Dude, you can't tell me. No, I think it's. I don't like it. Period. I don't like it. Period. And you can't tell me it's like, oh, it's because they champions. It's different. I don't. That's cool for you. I disagree with that, and that's okay that I disagree with that. I disagree with what you're saying there. I don't like when people do it. Period. But I thought this was what happened in boxing. Like I said, you want to talk about take a stand. You want people to take a stand on it. I just want people to keep their energy consistent. So if you was calling in talking that A-side shit when Canelo did, talk that A-side shit now. If you was talking that shit like Canelo shouldn't be doing this shit, then you should be calling in right now talking that shit saying Canelo shouldn't be doing it. That's all I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Even if you was with it when Canelo did it, Tank is doing more than Canelo did a catchweight. Or guess what? Whenever he didn't do a catchweight, he did a rehydration. He never did both, bro, to the same person.
Bro, listen. God damn, can I get to that? Listen, bro.
I would let you talk if you understand what's happening.
Bro, God damn, bro. Listen, I'm talking about the rehydration calls specifically. Secondly, you talking about him you talking about that he can only weigh in for 146. I don't like that at all. But how can I care when Ryan don't? He signed the contract, right? Now my question for you that I had is, when you came through with that report and said it's like $250,000 per pound, is that from the 46.5 or the 36.5? For the 46?
I told y'all that's what I was told, and I need to confirm it with someone else. But in the case of Canelo versus Jacobs, it was per pound that he went above from the 10 pounds.
Realistically, what do you think he will come in at or should come in at? Like, to be like, if he was 100%.
I mean, according to Ryan, he's a professional, so he gonna make the weight.
No, I mean, like if it wasn't no stipulations, what weight do you think he would come in at?
I wouldn't care, but he wouldn't be restricted.
I'm trying to figure out like how much he would have to pay in the fine.
I don't know. So I don't know how much. I don't know how much. I don't know how many pounds he gonna miss or how much he should have went over. All I know is that one man can't rehydrate. He not allowed to replenish. So he not going to be 100%. But somehow we supposed to say, oh, this the best fight in the best. Mike in Queens, what up?
Yo, Ness, what's good, Playboy?
What's goody?
Nah, yo, Ness, I got to keep it real right now.
Yo, you standing on your 2 feet, and this is why this channel, TBV, is on top. Because when you stand on something that's, you speaking for us. You speaking for motherfucker like me who paying to watch this fight. All you saying is, yo, this shit ain't, like, this is not legitimate. You know what I mean? Like, why is it not 140? Why there's a hydrate court? That's all you saying. Like, what's wrong with that? I don't get it. You got people calling up talking about Canelo. They talking about all kind of fuckery. But this is what make this channel 100, and we loving this shit. And you gotta, yo, you stand on your motherfucking 10 toes. This is what make this shit 100. Keep standing on the 10 toes, cause you ain't wrong, brother. This is the champ, or this is the bully. Ryan is this just a decorated fighter, you know, pretty boy. He ain't fight nobody, but we got him at a hydrate clause. Like, come on, man, this is corny. We over here debating this shit. I heard when you talked to Danny today, I was driving trying to call in. When you said, oh, but when Haney did it, salute to Haney. But Ryan do it, oh, fuck it.
Word.
Nah, man. Nah, I was listening to that. I was trying to call in like, Ness, yo, man. Yo, you speaking for us, bruh. Ness, you the champ. Fuck it. You the champ. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Appreciate it,
Keep speaking
champ.
for the people, man. Keep speaking for us, bruh. You speak on it, man. I love this shit. We love TBV, man. Ness, you the dog. You the dog. Remember, Mike from Queens. Shout out to my truck drivers off that 9-5, yo. But Ness, you the man. Keep doing that. You heard?
I heard.
We need you. We need you, bro.
All right, champ.
All right? Hold it down, Playboy. Hold it down.
Queen, stand up. I got Drew, $5 super chat. He says, that last caller playing the victim mentality and racial angle. It's wild how they couldn't wait to bring up Canelo. Drew right back at us with another $5 super chat. He says, damn, Ness has extreme patience listening to the inferior logic of people defending these shenanigans and goalposts moving. R. Jonesy, $2 super chat. It was never the best versus the best. Rye can pay to be 100%. He can pay to be 100. That's a shame. R. Jonesy is Gatto. They the same person. That's just sad. So he's like, oh, just go ahead and blow weight. You know, do a Daniel Jacobs. That's what you saying. That's what you rather him do. I'm going out to Jay Ortiz. What up?
Hey, ¿qué pasó, Ness?
What
Can
up,
you hear me?
Jay?
Hey, yeah, in terms of the press conference between today and yesterday, yeah, this was definitely the best press conference. Yeah, I liked, like I said before, I don't need him talking shit because this fight's already hype of in itself. But yeah, I like how Ryan did brought up he did shit talk more. So it's kind of, I'm already getting more excited. But couple things. So is Tank not with Mayweather Promotions? Because what the
He's
fuck
not.
was Ellerby doing there?
I don't know. I think Ellerby had a double job. He's playing CEO for both companies, maybe. Maybe, I mean, when you feel comfortable with someone too, you want them to continue helping you. I don't know.
I mean, no wonder the fight kind of took a while to be made because looks like everybody's promoting this fight. You know what I mean?
Well, in terms of promoters, there's no mention of anyone.
Well, you got like TGB there. You got Ellerby, obviously De La Hoya. I mean, I thought Tank was with Al Heyman, but I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah,
another
but
thing. But
Heyman's not
whatever.
a promoter. Heyman's not a promoter, so there's always going to be someone else there, like a Lou or TGB. You
But
know.
he has a oh yeah. I mean, he has a guy. I forgot. He has like a what do you call it? CEO. I forgot his name. He's the guy who has those two twin sons. You know what I'm talking about?
Sam Watson.
Isn't that his? Oh, okay, isn't that his like CEO or something like that?
Yeah, but that's not a promotional company.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, but anyways, yeah, I feel like honestly, I feel like this fight has the potential of doing at least 1 million pay-per-view buys. Um, I know a lot of people that are casuals. Before this fight was even getting made, they was always asking me, "Hey, is this fight gonna happen? Hey, when's this fight gonna happen?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't know. I'm not Tank or Ryan Aston, but that's how big this fight's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be at least. I mean, I don't know if you could do a potential more than 1 million, but I feel like it's gonna be at that 1 million mark because, like I said, a bunch of casuals been asking for this fight. I got like other people that don't even watch boxing, bro, that know Ryan and Tank. So I do feel like this is gonna be one of the biggest fights in boxing. But yeah, it's a shame. The only thing I'm kind of not wouldn't say bummed out, but it's just that rehydration calls. I saw your show earlier with Nino, or with Nonito Donaire, explaining everything how he does it. Well, I was gonna say I feel like Ryan should hire whoever Nonito Donaire's nutritionist is, because damn, dude, that dude's like 39 and he's like making 115.
For sure.
That's crazy.
Jay, gotta let you go. That is your 3 minutes. Let me get to Checkmate Boxing in, I think that's Phoenix.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, man, what's going on there?
Chilling.
Yeah, I'm perplexed why people really are on the rehydrate clause. First of all, Tank holds the WBA World 135 belt. Both Tank and Ryan are 135 fighters. When Ryan came back off of his mental hiatus, he fought to go at 138. He couldn't make 135. Then he fought for Tuna at 140 because he couldn't make 135. So being as though Ryan is challenging Tank, then Ryan had the option to fight Tank at 135 with no rehydration clause, but he wanted to fight 140. So Tank basically they basically gave him a concession and said, okay, I'm gonna give you 136. So if Ryan going to be dumb enough to say, okay, I'm gonna take 136 and complain about the rehydration clause, and instead of taking 135 like everybody else.
So okay, so you're a lawyer. You're not a boxing fan. You came to win an argument. You didn't come here to find out who is the best, Tank or Ryan.
You're giving your opinion. Everybody's giving their opinion. I'm telling you the reason why. If Ryan's the one requested the higher weight,
but how can you call someone dumb? He been calling Tank out for 3 years.
At 135, am I correct?
3 years, brother.
At 135,
and this is,
am I correct?
you love putting together videos, motherfucking mashing shit together and proving people wrong and saying checkmate. Won't you check me then? Where has another motherfucking champion put a contender in all these goddamn restrictions? Okay. You just making excuses, man. Come on, man. That shit's sad.
You asked me to check it, right? So if both Ryan and Tank are 135 fighters, and he even fought Luke Campbell at 135, and he couldn't make the weight, all of a sudden, Ryan brings nothing to the table of substance. He don't bring a belt at 140. He don't bring...
Tank ain't bringing a belt either.
Well, he's got the WBA World.
Why it ain't on the line then?
That's it.
Why it ain't on the line?
Well, because I don't. Is Ryan fighting at 135?
I mean, is the fight been offered to him at 35?
Right.
Has the fight been offered to him at 35?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Leonard Ellerby said that we ain't.
So Leonard Ellerby was in the negotiations now.
I'm talking about when they first started talking about this earlier before Tank contract ran out.
Come
They
on,
always
man. So
talked
now
about
you talking about
135.
old contracts when
Now, come on,
Mayweather
don't
was
move the
involved.
goalposts.
Come on, man.
No, listen. It's
We
one. It got
you talking
1
about something
pound.
that don't got nothing to do
He
with
got
this.
1 pound. He already a height bully. Tank is
Bruh,
5'5".
you know,
Ryan is
listen
5'10".
to what
He
you
a height
said.
bully.
Listen to
So
what you
now
said when you
want to
came
fight
on.
Tank at a weight.
The bell rang. I'm giving you extra time. Listen to what you said when you came on. You said, yo, he fought Emmanuel to go at 138, then his next fight at 140. So Tank giving him a fight at 136. That don't sound like struggling to make weight right there?
He's lazy.
Do it
The
sound like
Charlos said
struggling,
themselves,
yes
their
or no?
bodies blow up.
Do it
Every
sound like
fight, that's part
struggling,
of being a
yes or no?
professional.
Exactly. You
They
don't want a
lose
fair
30
fight, man. Get
pounds to
out of
make
here,
the weight.
man. Go be a Tank fan, man. Nobody want to hear that shit. You a man fan. You're not a fan of the sport. You don't want to fucking even fight. You talking about he shouldn't have signed this, he shouldn't have signed that. Y'all motherfuckers don't want to even fight, man. Y'all not real boxing fans, man. It's so weird. Art, man, what up?
Yo,
What's good?
what's good, Ness? I've been watching the boxing force for a while now, but I just fair is fair. When Kovalev came up in weight and challenged, Canelo came up in 2 weight classes and challenged Kovalev and put a rehydration clause, we didn't have 2 shows about that. And then nobody cared. Everybody was just happy Canelo got the knockout.
Do you understand that it's not the same?
It's even worse. What Canelo did was worse.
No, it's
He went
not.
up and challenged somebody else.
No, it's not. He challenged him at his weight class. He put a rehydration so that the bigger man doesn't get even bigger. This is different. This is someone putting a catch
Kovalev
weight.
was the champ.
Right.
Kovalev was the champ.
He's putting
You
you
can't
in
make the
a
champ do
catch
something else.
weight. You don't get it.
Kovalev was the champ.
Canelo didn't tell Kovalev to weigh 170 or 168, brother. What is you talking about?
That's the point. Kovalev was a WBO champ. It should have been WBO rules. If it was an IBF, then nobody would care. They should have did WBO rules because Kovalev was a WBO champ. Those are facts. But Canelo put in rehydration clause. And he wasn't the champ. He never fought at 175. So how can he tell Kovalev what to weigh in at?
So can you please make the correlation for me and the rest of the audience? How is
I'm
this
just
the
trying
same?
to say the correlation what Canelo did was worse.
How? One man did 2
because
things.
it should have been WBO rules. It should have been WBO rules.
But how does that make Arthur? Listen to what I'm asking you. How is it make it worse when one man is not only putting a rehydration but also a catch weight? That's 2 things versus one fight of where Canelo did 1 thing.
We wasn't getting this fight at lightweight, man.
But you're using the word worse. Explain that. I'm not gonna let you move on.
It is worse.
How? Explain
I just said it.
How?
Let me explain. Was Kovalev the WBO champ?
Yes.
So they could go by WBO rules, correct?
Yes.
Is a 10-pound rehydration clause in the WBO rules?
No.
Okay then.
Okay.
Simple as that.
So that's 1 rehydration clause. So now Tank puts a rehydration
for a guy
clause.
moving up.
Okay. And the other guy is moving up, not Kovalev.
He is, but he's not the champ. He shouldn't.
All right,
make the demand.
Arthur, stop acting dumb. I don't get what you're doing, but we've already established that. That's 1 dude moving up. Cool. He's on a rehydration clause. Cool. That's 1 restriction. Tank is giving Ryan 2 different restrictions. Do you not understand? So I could cut you off and move the fuck on. Because if you don't get that, we shouldn't be talking.
What I'm saying is the catch weight we wasn't getting the fight at lightweight.
Do you get it or not?
We wasn't getting the fight at 135. We wasn't getting the fight at 135. We was not getting this fight at 135.
You don't get it then. All right, we gonna move on. Cause we not gonna talk to people that's acting retarded, man. That's not what we doing here. We ain't got time for that shit.
We wasn't getting the fight at lightweight.
People want to act a fool, man. How you gonna call something worse? Motherfucker doing 2 different things. So my man get a double sentence, but somehow the other dude shit worse. You guys got to
Ness,
get this Tank shit out, man. Like, stop, man. Call a spade, God damn it. What up, Charles?
Ness, what's going on, man? I'm with you, brother. Hey, listen, I agree with you 100%. And this further goes, I don't know, you may not remember this, Ness, but I called in on Twitter Spaces probably about a month ago, and I was asking you about who would be the best at 135 out of Shakur, Devin, and Tank. Well, I think this pretty much answers it. And then I think Ness, when you bring Bill Haney on, he would always say, he could never get a phone call from Tank. He could never get a contract from Tank. Well, I think this goes to show you that all these stipulations that Tank putting on Ryan, Tank, first of all, is not concerned about solidifying himself as the best at 135. It's like you said earlier with Ryan. If he's putting stipulations on Ryan, who has no belt, has never contended for a belt, that just goes to show you that it's all about a payday with Tank. Tank is not going to fight. I want to see him and fight Shakur and Devin, but it's like you said earlier, Ness. If he's putting these stipulations on a contender, just think what he gonna do if that fight ever does come up between him and Devin and him and Shakur. It just goes to show you, and I know I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this call, but I don't care. I'm just calling a spade a spade. The guy doesn't want to fight the best. And this is proof that he's putting these two clauses on this contender. This guy who's never contended for a belt. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, man. And I don't care what you Tank fans say. At the end of the day, if he's so confident, if he's so great, if he can beat Ryan, which I think he still will beat Ryan, but something just doesn't sit right with me in the sense that you keep putting these restrictions on this fight. Like, come on. I smell fear. That's what I smell. I smell fear. I smell a lack of confidence.
Next we gonna find out the ring an 18-footer.
Exactly.
They don't want him to move. They don't want Ryan to move either. Watch. That's gonna be the next thing.
And that's why I say I don't care what people say. People can say, I mean, yeah, he's a good boxer. He's got tremendous power. Talking about Tank. But I'm telling y'all right now, we're never gonna see him versus Devin. We're never gonna see him versus Shakur because he's gonna find ways within his camp to not make these fights happen. And that's all I'm gonna say, Ness.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. We do appreciate it. We're gonna keep these phone lines moving. If you've been waiting, we getting to you. No worries. Let me get to some of these super chats here. We last stopped off at Drew and our Jonesy. I got Swift in the 718 says, crazy how many cats is laying down soft ones. Swift right back at us with another $2 super chat. He says, same thing. Crazy how many cats is laying down soft ones. Drew right back at us. That's his third super chat. These callers don't have women to argue with and have to call Ness. That caller said, what Ryan brings, nothing. GMC and Gatorade sponsors who? Drew right back with a $2 super chat says, Ness gonna need that Luis Ortiz blood pressure medicine. We got Big Supermax in Plainview, Texas with a $5 super chat. He says, I only don't like it because I feel like Tank don't need the clauses to sleep Ryan, and that's what we don't need. When we finally got two names fighting in Daytona, that's exactly my point. It's like, we already thought you was going to beat Ryan. Now, and why you needed all this? That means we believed in you more than you believed in you? Mike Likes TV, laughing out loud, $5 super chat. He says, laughing out loud, love the show, Ness. Keep cooking these dudes. I like both Tank and Ryan. However, if Ryan wins, some of these dudes will be on suicide watch. We're going to go to, who we got? Teddy B, what up? Teddy B. Yup. I know.
You can.
I hear you now, Teddy. I hear you now. What up?
All right. So, couple things. One, I wanted to say, I just think that we as like fight fans, I think we gotta realize that a lot of our favorite fighters are insecure, and I don't think like coming in this like I was thinking like, of course you want to attack other fighters, but I'm gonna just speak in general because I like Tank, but he's insecure. That's why we haven't got some of the bigger fights that we should have gotten already. Like I think he should have fought Haney already, but he's more insecure about that fight than I probably am. I think it'll be a great fight. I think either one can win. Just like the same with Errol Spence. Like I'm an Errol Spence fan, but I think I think both Errol and Bud are both insecure about that fight. I think they both know that one of them is going to take a big step back, and if they fight. But also, when you talk about like this two things, like the weight clause and the weight, like the catch weight. I think this is an unprecedented fight anyway. For a fight to be this big between two contenders, we just have never seen it.
Stop it. This ain't bigger than Mayweather Pac. This ain't bigger than Mayweather Canelo. This ain't bigger than Mayweather Oscar. Bruh,
Did you listen to what I said?
Bruh.
Did you listen to what I said?
Nah, I guess it went over my head.
Yes, we have never seen a fight between two guys for no belt.
What you mean? Mayweather McGregor had no belt, man.
Man, come on, that's a circus. That's not a fight.
Bruh,
a real fight.
It's a professional fight. It's a professional fight with a world champion versus a fucking a contender.
Yes, you doing what these callers doing. You just trying to win an argument. You're not actually being serious. Come on, bro. You know that was a circus. We have never seen a fight like this in this magnitude. That's probably
right. So you doing the same thing to win an argument. So you trying to give him a pass? Oh, we never seen it. So Tank get to do whatever the fuck he want.
I'm not giving nobody a pass.
So
it's
because
bullshit. Everybody knows it's bullshit.
So if we never seen it, cool. We gonna agree to that. We never seen it. So now what? Tank get to do whatever he want. He get to drain fucking Ryan. We don't even got a 50-50 fight no more. Like, what am I even paying for? What am I even paying for?
Hold on. But I want you to keep. It's bullshit. What are we paying for? We paying for bullshit. But I want you to keep the same energy. If Bivol goes down to 168 to fight Canelo, please keep the same energy.
Bro, I'm already on record. Don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want that shit.
Exactly. That's all. That's all I care for. Just everybody.
I don't even want Bivol now. I don't even want Bivol now. I'll respect it if he wants to rematch him because he got to try to get it off his chest. But like, man, that move on to me.
I agree with that, but yeah, that's all I have. We just got to realize that some of our favorite fighters are insecure about their talents in the ring, and that's why they do the bullshit that they do. And that's all.
All right. Looks like we got a new caller in the 602. Who's this?
Yo.
Yes, sir. 602. Who's this?
Yo, what's good, man? This is Alan.
Adam?
Hey, Alan, like obviously.
Oh, Alan, what up?
What up, man? Hey, you spot on, man. With everything you saying, bro shouldn't have to cut no weight, man. Like, if you really like that and you think Ryan is soft and he ain't doing shit, he ain't got nothing but that left hook, like, why are you trying to stop him from recovering properly? Like, that's soft all the way around. Like, if people trying to downplay it like it ain't nothing because Tank is A-side. A-side mean you get more money, you more popular. But that shouldn't mean you get to dictate what's going to happen in a fight. And, yeah, man, that's all I really had to say, man. But you spot on, man. These dudes up here arguing about nothing, man. They biased because they like Tank. But, yeah, man. Soft is soft.
All right,
that's all,
champ.
man.
Appreciate you in Phoenix?
Yeah.
All right, champ. We got you, man. Thanks for calling in. Next time you call Alan, we will address you by name. We going out to Chase that coin, New York City.
Yo, what's good, Nuss?
What up?
Yeah, yo, listen, I agree with you on some things. I agree with you. I don't like that Tank is doing this, but I don't agree with you. I don't think it's a big deal because if we didn't like this in the sport, once Manny Pacquiao did it, that should have been the last time it happened. Like, Canelo moved up. Canelo fought Kovalev after Kovalev almost got knocked out by a contender and then put him 2 months later, fought him. So, no, that's no knock to Canelo. That's just what we used to in the sport.
But you
now,
giving
Ryan,
these examples to my live audience as if the same. Canelo didn't catch weight.
It's not
Kovalev.
the same. It's not. Listen,
exactly. It's not the same. It's worse what Tank is doing.
It's not the same, but it's
and
not
guess
a bit,
what else?
I don't
And
know
guess
which
what
one
else?
is worse.
And guess what else? Kovalev is a 3-time WBO champion. You doing all this to a dude that never won a belt. To a dude that motherfuckers make videos about and laugh and call a TikToker and a fucking model and an Abercrombie and Fitch and Gatorade this and GMC that. They'll never call him a fighter till today.
I agree
now
with
he
that.
a fighter. Now
And
he
the
a
reason-
threat. Now he big. Now he strong. Come on, man. This shit whack,
Listen,
man.
the reason Tank, it's clear why Tank is doing this. Tank is doing this because when Tank fights taller guys, when he fought Leo was able to make it a fight. You know what I mean? What's his name? Barrios was able to make it a fight. Now Ryan is more skilled than Barrios. He has more power than Barrios. He's quicker than Barrios. So if he struggled against Barrios, and we know how Tank is, Tank could be losing the fight on the card and then knock you out. But what if he's not able to do that to Ryan because Ryan is bigger, he's stronger, he's faster. So that's why he's doing it. So I agree. I don't like that he's doing it, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal like the other dude said. It's not a big deal to have like 2-3 shows about. I don't think it's a big deal like that. They gonna fight.
Right, it is a big deal. It's never been done in boxing. It's never been done in boxing. You just an undercover Tank fan, and you don't want to motherfucking admit it. Fuck out of here. Never has one boxer ever been in a catch weight, a rehydration clause, and a fucking one-way rematch. Get out of here, man. We gonna move on, man. We out, bro. We out, bro. We out. Ain't nobody. Listen, man. I'm gonna let you know right now. You ain't getting no extra time for Dick Rotten Tank over here, man. That's just not what we do over here. We watch real fucking boxing over here. We talk real boxing. We had a show on Fundora versus Brian Mendoza. We talk real boxing. Man fans to the left, man. I don't fuck around with that shit. Fuck out of here, man. Never been done in the sport. Never in the history of the sport. And you motherfuckers trying to brush it under the rug. Oh, yeah, man. This ain't worth 2 shows, man. Like, word is born, bro. Fuck out of here, man. The man brought it up at the press conference. Tell him not to say, you weight draining me. And then I'll stop saying it. Fuck out of here, man. N.O., what up?
Ooh. I'm an audio sound, bro.
Crystal clear.
Yeah. Say Ness, bro, like, I feel what you saying and shit, bro, but you gotta hold everybody accountable, bro.
I am holding everybody accountable.
Like when I told you about Keith Thurman, bro, now this shit with Ryan, though, it take 2 to make this shit happen, yeah, Ness. Like, them niggas could have said, fuck all that, give me this shit the right way or the way I want it.
Man, I'm not choosing to look at Ryan not saying no to the contract and taking the biggest fight of his career.
Why you gonna choose not to look at that?
I'm choosing to look at what the big bad wolf choosing to do to make the fight. The big dude. Ain't no Glock on this safety. Ain't no Glock on this safety. Ain't no Glock on the safety. What happened? What happened? What happened?
And she keep going back to that nigga,
man.
That's on her.
Ain't nobody beat, man. Y'all just fall for anything, man. Ain't no Glock on the safety. What happened?
Who asked not to fight at 135?
What happened? What happened? I thought it wasn't no Glock on the safety, man. I thought it wasn't no Glock on the safety. Fuck it. Let's go to a gunfight. And no, let's go to a gunfight. But guess what? I'm going to wear a vest. You can't. It's fair. It's fair.
Nah, you ain't bring a vet. You
Fuck
ain't bring a
out
vet.
here, man.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for the nigga who ain't bring a vet. I'm
Nah.
supposed to feel sorry for the
Nah.
nigga who brought a knife to the gunfight. Man, he
Yeah.
got a knife. You should have put your gun down
Man, you
and pulled
dudes
out a
fans of
knife.
man. You fans of man. You fans of man.
How that's a fan? That's when you take
No,
it,
you ain't a
take it like
fan. You a fan
you
of the man. The man is Tank. You a fan of man, not me.
man,
I want a
crazy
real.
Ness,
I
man.
want
You
a
not
real
looking
fight. I want a real
the same
fight.
shit I
I want
told
a
you.
real fight. I don't
Same
want
shit I
Terrence.
told
I
you
don't
with
want
Keith
Terrence
Thurman.
Bud
I told
Crawford
you the
to
same
have to
shit with him.
motherfucking have
He
a
don't have to
catchweight.
fight at 154.
Come on, man.
He don't have to go there, man. I'm at
All right, bro.
147. What's happening?
All right.
Give me another fight.
Well, we don't agree, man. We don't agree.
Crawford ain't doing this shit.
We
Why
don't
Crawford
agree.
ain't doing this shit?
We don't
Why
agree. We
Why
don't agree,
Crawford
man.
ain't doing? He fighting Roach. Fuck it. We can't make it
He
happen.
ain't fighting Roach at 44. He ain't fighting Roach at 44.
No, he fighting him at 147.
Yeah,
and
his
Rocha,
real weight. His real
Crawford
weight.
would have told Rocha, if Crawford would have told Rocha, we fighting at 150, Rocha would have said, fuck that. I fight at 147. But see, we not holding them. We not holding nobody accountable on the other end.
You right,
You
I'm
hear me?
wrong. You right, I'm wrong, and you and Tank right. You and Tank right. This the first
Man,
time ever in history we get a catchweight, a rehydration clause, and a one-way rematch, but you want to make it right. 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 You good. You good. You
gotta
good.
agree to it, and that's
You
I'm
won.
keeping
You
it
won.
real.
You won, champ. You won. You won. You don't want a real fight. You want business. I get it. You like business. My bad.
Send me a
You
cash
went to
app for my
Harvard.
code. Send me a cash app for my code. It's up now. If you send that motherfucker, that's on you. Send me a $20 cash app for my code
Nah,
right
you
now.
went to
Then
Harvard.
I want
That's
everybody to talk
why
about,
you want to
damn,
talk
but you got
business.
you got Ness sending you a $20 cash app, and all you did was call in like everybody else. You know, you see how crazy that shit sound?
Nah. You went to
You
Harvard.
got the power to make that decision.
You went
You
to
got
Harvard.
the power to go ahead with
That's
that
why
shit.
you want to talk
Come on,
business.
let's
You
keep
like
it
Tank's
real.
business. Why he signed a contract? It would never sign. He got
why
bad
he
people
signed the
around him.
contract?
He got bad people. Y'all want to talk business. Y'all used to want to see a
Man.
real fight. Y'all used to want to see who the best. You used to.
We all do, and that's what we're about to do. He signed a contract. He said, I can
All you
beat
got
that
is a left
motherfucker
hook.
anyway.
All you got is a
Just
left
like
hook.
when Danny Garcia fought Morales, knowing
Man,
he was
I gotta
on that
go,
shit.
man. I'm not
and
gonna
he
argue with
fucked
you,
his
man. I
ass
told
anyway.
y'all Tank
He said, I
Man
can
fan. We not arguing. I'm not arguing with Tank Man fans, man. I'm not arguing with Tank Man fans, man. Yeah, if y'all don't see what was being done, hey, man.
Hey, so you want a bigger fighter beat up on a small guy, huh? You want Ryan to come in about 15, 20 pounds. It ain't gonna be fair then. It ain't gonna be fair then.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't. So you just want a bigger guy, huh? It's the first man. It's the first of something, though.
What's the first It's the first
I'm
time an
talking
A
about you
side.
claim.
It's the first
I'm
time
talking
an
about you
A
claiming it's
side.
the first time.
It's the first time an A side show this much fear. That's what that fuck that is. I ain't never seen
That's
it.
cap.
I ain't never seen a motherfucker show
That's
this
cap,
much fear.
homie. That's
I
cap,
mean,
man.
name another A side that had these 3 stipulations.
Man, hey, you know more than I do, but it ain't gonna hurt the fight.
It
It
ain't
ain't gonna hurt the fight.
Oh word. You can't eat. Your hunger
So
ain't gonna hurt you. Your lack of nutrition
man.
ain't gonna hurt you. Your
But
lack of replenishment ain't
Ryan.
gonna hurt you.
You act like Ryan gonna pass out in the ring.
He
Come on,
might.
man. Get the fuck
He
out of here.
might.
It's a young ass
He
nigga,
might.
man.
He might. You don't know
Nah,
how he gonna
cap.
handle it. You don't know how he gonna handle it.
Okay.
Huh?
So how much did he weigh in? How much did he weigh in?
We did have professionals on the show this morning. We had Nonito and his wife. His wife is a
Man.
certified strength coach. Nonito's a fighter. He cuts weight. We did
I
have
cut weight
professionals.
too. I done cut plenty of weight. I'm 30, bro. That little weight ain't gonna hurt him.
Okay. Yeah, you
Man,
cut
he gonna
weight.
be
You
straight.
cut weight on a championship
He
level.
gonna be fine.
You know
He gonna be fine.
Nito and Tank and Ryan. You cut weight on a championship level. Check him out. All right. I see you.
Man, look, bro, because he got to become an A-side fighter to get what he want.
Yeah, I hear you. I guess you got to be the A side to get a straight fight, a fair fight. That's all Floyd ever preached about. level the
Man,
playing
that's
field.
cap.
You know what I'm saying? Even
What
playing
about that?
field.
What about Canelo?
What about Canelo? He never did what Tank did. Tank took the cake.
Man, damn near.
Tank took the cake.
Damn near.
Damn near ain't
Damn
the
near.
same. Damn near ain't the same. Damn near ain't the
So
same.
it's fair for Ryan to be 20 pounds heavier, but y'all ain't gonna say Tank too small or nothing like that.
Bruh,
Come on,
rehydration
man.
ain't catch weight. Never heard of it, man.
Oh, 10 pounds is enough. What do you mean? He
Never
gonna be
heard of
fine.
it.
10 pounds,
Never
bro.
heard
10
of it.
pounds.
Hey
10
yo,
pounds ain't
hey yo,
shit, bro.
imagine
10 pounds.
motherfucking Kell Brook would have told Gennady Golovkin, yo, you can't rehydrate.
Man, all right.
All right.
That's cap.
All right.
All right,
All
nigga.
right.
Hey, like I said, but y'all really act like this dude gonna be passed out, like he fat, bro. That shit only bad for like people who's gonna be fat,
Uh-huh.
overweight.
It's just sad. It's
Some
just
shit,
sad
some
that
shit Roy Jones Jr. did.
all the
Some shit
people
Roy
watching
Jones
the fight
Jr.
at your
did.
house, you gonna lie to them. You gonna have a whole
Some
fight
shit.
party for this fight,
That
and you
shit,
gonna lie to them.
that
You
shit
ain't
only
gonna
gonna
tell them the
affect people
truth.
like Roy Jones, move up in weight, go down in weight. Nigga, bro, Ryan been fighting 135 his whole career, damn near.
I hear you, man. Y'all want Tank to have
So
an
hey, so
advantage, man. I hear y'all, man. Y'all want Tank to have an advantage, man. I hear y'all. What's up, Tran? You there? These dudes is terrible, man.
Yo, what's good, champ?
What up, champ?
What's going on, man? I just wanted to weigh in on Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia fight a little bit, man. I'm a huge fan of the podcast as well, man. Man, I
Appreciate
love
it.
it. Yeah, for sure, man. But honestly, man, I'm not really even too much excited about this fight too much. Like the rehydration clause and the catch weight, man. Like I'm not really feeling it. I feel like these guys should either fight at 135 or 140. Me,
Word.
particularly, I think 140. Like Ryan said, man, you fought at Barrios at 140. I feel like them two guys should fight at 140, man, and winner takes all, or each of them have a rematch clause. Like, but I'm not feeling the rehydration and the catch weight because it's putting Ryan at disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? Ryan haven't fought about a year below 140 or whatever that case may be. So
Last time Ryan fought at 135 was 2021 January, so he's legit been 2 years since he fought there and some change.
yeah, and people were saying,
Oh,
that's not a
he's
big deal,
young.
man.
He's young. He can make the weight.
Yeah, man, that's a big deal, man. Like people on the daily basis can't even lose 1 pound. It's hard for
Now,
people to
now,
lose
now,
two
put
pounds.
this into perspective, my friend. Devin Haney and Ryan are the same age. Devin Haney, people laugh and say he needs to move up because he was looking like Michael Jackson at the last weigh-in. But somehow Ryan, who hasn't made the weight in 2 years, could somehow make it easily because he's young. Devin ain't young at
Yeah,
24.
yeah, man. I don't like that, man. At the end of the day, man, call a spade, man. Tank trying to, you know, drain Ryan Garcia, man, weight bully, then you know what I'm saying? Like you said, gonna try to walk him down. Like Ryan said, man, what's up with all these clauses, man? But I mean, give props to Ryan because I believe that this was the only chance to be able to make this fight. Like I think like
Word.
if he would have said no, this fight would never be on the table. So props out to him, man. Like I mean, it's unfortunate that you know what I'm saying. Tank got to make him go through all these loopholes. My thing is, Tank, you've been going up and down, dude. Like he been calling you out. You saying that all he has is a left hook. Okay, then so you should be no problem in fighting at 140. You fought
Exactly.
Barrios at 140. Like, come on, man. Don't try to make excuses. And I hate when these people try to, push this perspective like, oh no, it's a fair fight. Tank gotta do this and then I'm like, man, bro, like this stop, man. Call a spade a spade. Tank ain't really, he call himself the face of boxing and all this. Like, stop, man. Like, stop. This is terrible to me personally. I don't like the fight, man. If I was Ryan 10, I'd be like, nah, brother. I ain't even gonna take this. But again, man, props out to Ryan for taking the fight because I know this was only his opportunity to take the fight. He been calling out Tank for years. Tank, I don't think Tank really wanted to fight. He probably did, but I mean, for Ryan to go through all these loopholes, man, like I never heard catch weight and the rehydration clause. Like that's the first for me to hear. It's unthinkable. And these two guys are young. Like fighting at 140, Tank, it shouldn't be a problem. You got this dog in you, so show us the dog then. Don't make Ryan drain, and you think Ryan ain't even on your level. So why you gotta make him go through all
That's
these
the biggest
loopholes?
issue for me. If this dude ain't on your level and he this rookie, why we gotta go through all this bullshit?
That's what I'm saying. Then you want to paint a perspective like you this top dog. Like no, you not, bro. You making him do all this, bro. He ain't fight at 140 like you said. What damn near 2 years? I
Yep.
mean 130 what 135 136.
Yep.
Ryan. So, I mean, again, man, I just think it's bogus. But props out to Ryan, man. He's showing a lot of heart. Like again, like I said, man, this was the only chance to take this fight, or it was gonna never happen. But props out to Ryan, man. But it's a dangerous fight for him to, going through all this. But yeah, man, I just wanted to say that, man, and love the podcast. I'm gonna keep supporting, man. Shouts out to you, brother.
All right. Looks like we got a super chat from Los Nervios that says $10 super chat. Shout out to you. Everyone mad because they don't want Ryan to rehydrate more than 10 pounds and say it won't be fair. I don't remember Oscar fighting a full-blown Shakur being unfair. These are man fans. And he means Oscar Valdez. Feliciano, what up? Unmute, champ.
Nice to see you talking to me.
Yep.
Oh, shout out to the Spaceman TVV, the best channel on Twitter, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to the host, man. Just giving my thought, man, on this Tank and Ryan fight. Purely, there's only one reason Tank is doing this. Logically, I can only think of, and I don't think none of these fighters are scared of each other. It's just he just wants an advantage. He wants to punish him. That's the only thing I could think of. Ain't no scare shit with both fighters. They're both brave. Anybody getting into that ring got heart. But I think Tank is just using every advantage he got because he's the A side. So he's gonna drain them, put a catch weight, and he just wants to take advantage of that. Like, I don't think it has anything else but to do with I'm gonna take advantage of him, and that's it.
I mean,
That's all I could
we
think
just
of
never
because he
seen
didn't make
we just
Barrios
never
do it.
seen no other
And these
fighter
guys
do
really don't
this.
like each other. Real talk. You've been looking at the press conference. When you think Tank give this much energy to another fighter? Never. I ain't never seen Tank to get this emotional. I ain't never seen Ryan get this emotional. These dudes could say all they want was just a fight. They really don't like each other, man. And I think Tank is just using every advantage he can because it surprised me. I'm surprised that clause came up.
It's
Real
not an
talk. Like
advantage,
I
man.
thought it
It's
was just gonna
putting
be
one
140
fighter at a
straight up, and it's
disadvantage.
definitely not. So I don't know. I just wanted to be a good fight. I wanted Tank to win, but all this catch weight rehydration shit kind of got me salty.
All right,
That's
champ.
just how I feel about it, fellas, man. Thank you for the space, and I just hope it's a good fight.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. JH. Oh, J Hall, what up? J Hall,
Yo,
what
what up?
up? What up?
Hey, yo, Ness, you advocating for boxing or you advocating for Ryan Garcia?
What you think?
You advocating for Ryan Garcia?
Oh, all right. If that's what you think.
No, I'm just guessing. I want to know. I want to know you.
I don't know what it sound like.
I don't know what it sounds like. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
I've been making an argument for about an hour and some change. You should have an impression already.
Honestly, man, I just got off of work, man. I just hopped on,
Oh
man. But it
well,
sounds like you have it.
I'm not advocating for anybody. My argument is I've never in my life seen this. I've never seen no other fight where there's a catch weight and a rehydration clause plus a one-way rematch, and the person you're fighting is a fucking contender. He never won a belt in his fucking life. He ain't unified a goddamn thing. There's no
Yeah, so I guess for the
logical
hardcores,
sense.
for the hardcores that mean a lot, but it seemed like these ticket prices are extremely high. People are really interested in this fight, and Ryan Garcia is extremely confident in going into this fight, and that's why he signed the contract and he's going into it right here.
Oh wow.
And so, you know,
I'm telling you, all
obviously, I
these
mean,
Tank fans turn into fucking businessmen. The
no,
minute this truth
I'm not
came out,
even,
now you
I'm
want
not
to
even the
talk
tank,
ticket
I'm not even the
prices.
tank fan.
You talking
But
about
the thing
ticket
about it is like,
prices and they extremely high. Like, what the fuck that got to do with what we was just talking? You just asked me a specific question and went into ticket prices. You dudes are businessmen, man.
No, I'm not. I'm not a businessman, but obviously they made the fight because it was business. It was obviously for Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. It was a business decision, and so if Ryan Garcia wasn't confident in going into this fight, it was no reason for him
How
to
about how
sign that
about how
contract
about how
because
about you
no
don't
one,
care? How
no
about you
one,
don't care? How
no,
about you and I
no,
don't choose to
no,
care
no,
about
absolutely
Ryan?
not. No
Let's do
one
that.
would. No, Ryan wouldn't got nothing. No one would talk bad about Ryan if he didn't take the fight. If he would have came out and be like, you know what, A, B, and C, so on and so forth, this is what they offered me. I'm not taking the fight. No one said nothing bad about him about that. He didn't have to. He didn't have to take it. But I think personally, within himself, like he feels confident in what he's in the situation that he's in right now and that stuff like that. I just find it highly suspicious that you got people advocating. Now you got people advocating for him. Now the fight is signed, sealed, and delivered, and we got one of the biggest fights on our hands right now. And this is kind of taken away from the fight.
Motherfucker, how you gonna say it's taken away? This is real. It's part of the fight. Your man's put this shit out there. We didn't
Not
ask
my
for
man.
this.
Not
Ain't
my
nobody
man.
asked him to
That's not my
fucking get a
man.
catch weight and a rehydration clause.
That's
You
not my
you
man.
Tank fans just want
Ryan
us
and
to
his team.
ignore it.
Ryan and his team signed that
Come
contract.
on, man.
They signed that
All right,
contract.
bro.
I'm not beefing about it. We got the fight that we wanted. So what we complaining about?
Bro, we complaining that you weakening Ryan, and it ain't gonna be a 50-50 fight. It ain't fair no
Weakening
more.
Ryan.
It ain't
What are you
fair no
talking about?
more.
How are we weakening Ryan?
That's what a
What are you
catch weight
talking about?
is. That's what a rehydration clause is. I gotta go. That was your 3 minutes,
Yeah,
man.
he's gonna rehydrate in the morning. After that, he can
See you later, bro. After that. Yo, dudes is funny as hell trying to act like it ain't no big deal, man. Y'all some fucking weirdos, man. Fans of man, bro. Be a fan of the sport, man. Tyson, what up in the 301?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I agree with everything you saying. Ness. I'm from Baltimore, but I understand. You weight training the man. Then it's one way rematch. I was just arguing this about my peoples about how it's going to be a one way rematch. So if I beat you, it's a rematch. But if you beat me, I can't have no rematch.
Yeah.
I just feel like every time somebody have their opinion about it's not really the opponents. It's about every time somebody has their opinion about the situations and contracts of the suddenly. Oh, you don't like this. You're a hater on Tank. This a hater and that's a hater. But if nobody never thought about this, if Ron did not agree to everything, y'all would have just called him a duck. Y'all would have just said, "Oh, he's ducking the fight.
Yeah.
He didn't want to take the fight." And then on this one broadcast, I don't want to say no names out, but they said, "Oh, well, Earl Spence, he really fight at this pound, and he comes down because he's heavier than every opponent." That's why they got weight classes for a reason. 136 is not even a weight class.
Word.
Is it? Is that even a weight class?
Of course not.
Right. So it should have been at 140. The man come in, whatever he come in. If he make the weight on 140, he can bulk up however he want to bulk up. Tank been doing it for all his fights, bulking up wherever he want to bulk up and still winning. So that's why I agree with everything. Shout out to the boxing voice, man. Let's keep doing your thing, man. Shout out all these Tank haters. It's good.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. Nigel.
Yo, what's up, Chief?
What up?
Man, we in here. Yo, I tuned in, man, about like 30 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? Checking out your the podcast, man. I really like what you're doing, man. Salute. Hey, but
Appreciate
I just want to weigh in, man. I had a chance to check that Ryan Garcia press conference out, Tank, and I found out exactly what's going on as far as with the rehydration clause. Man, listen, Tank, I don't understand what the hell he was thinking or his PR team was thinking when they let this shit get out. This right here is a disaster for far as Tank his kingship in boxing. Why if you was he a 3-time world champion or 4-time? Is it what 3-time world champion?
Yep.
Why in the hell a 3-time world champion putting all these clauses in play for somebody that's a contender, man? Like you making yourself look bad right there. Come on, man. If you got a 93% knockout ratio. Why the hell would you need a rehydration clause if you got a 93% knockout ratio? Santa Cruz, hell, him and Ryan Garcia about the same height. You ain't do all that shit for Santa Cruz. You know what I'm saying? What now all of a sudden you coming out your hat with it? Come on, man. I like Tank. I respect him, but I'm a big fan of man. If you gonna call yourself the man, then let's fight equally. I don't need no hydration. I don't need no built-in excuse because that's exactly what you gave him. You gave him a built-in excuse. If things go south, it's gonna be I was dehydrated and I wasn't right and all this shit. Man, don't give him a way out. Don't give him no excuse. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the table and let's ride. You know what I'm saying? You put your O against my O, and we're gonna see who the better man. That's how it should have been. Now all the rematch clause, that one-way rematch clause. Come on, man. Come on, bro. If this the biggest fight, right? If they say this the biggest fight in boxing right now, besides Spence and Crawford,
yeah.
Why in the hell when you want a rematch to double the money, man, to double the bag? Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop playing. You want a one-way because just in case. Come on, man. You're making yourself look bad, bro. I like you, and I appreciate you, man, for all your work you've done. But, bro, your PR guys, you might need to take a look at them. And now what y'all should have did was put a clause in to not mention the damn clause. That's what you should have did.
A gag order. Nigel, let me get to some other callers. We got Jay Will in Ohio.
Yo, what's up?
What up?
Yo, man, this is crazy, bruh. To hear these grown men start to play dumb, man, the caller, like 2 or 3 callers ago, to say, like, this shit is taken away from the sport. This shit is taken, like, I don't know if these cats are sort of watching boxing after Floyd died, or after Floyd retired.
What the hell?
But I just don't get, like, and another thing I'm starting to notice, bro. I just want to be a repeat of last night of my call last night. But the one thing I'm starting to notice, bro, there's a lot of scary energy coming from the PBC side. Like, I ain't saying it was Earl that was being scary, but like Al Heyman and them to make Terrence Crawford to bend over backwards just to get that fight done. Like, it was nothing 50, nothing nowhere near fair about how those negotiations went. And then with this fight, it's like, man, I don't know if it's because money fight over there. They're scared about losing one of the cash cows over there. So it's like, if you're going to fight one of our cash cows, it's like we're going to have everything super rigged in our favor. If you're going to fight one of our cash cows because money's already tight on our side. Like, I don't know, bro. But this it's the weight clause for me, bro. The weight clause is like, it screams scary energy, man. Like, you can't sit up there on that stage and talk super confident like, oh, he ain't got the same skill set as me. He's not on my level skill-wise. And you scared for this man just to rehydrate. Like, no, I get it. The one thing I shoot us some bell on, when the man calls you out, he comes to your weight division. And I feel him on that. Ryan been calling him out. So all right, you gonna cut my weight division since you calling me out. But damn, bruh, a nigga that never won no belt, you gotta watch how much he rehydrate too. Like, and then he walks around like he says he's a gorilla, he's a dog, he's all this. Man, listen, bruh. You can't call yourself no name like that when you pull out that kind of scary energy, bruh. Like you said yesterday, Ness. He ain't do it to Barrios. He ain't do it to no Santa Cruz. But you do it to this young man who ain't never won no belt. Because that man, what you see on film, that shit is intimidating somehow. What you see on film, that shit got you second guessing shit. You know what I'm saying? And if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't put that shit in the contract, man. If that wasn't the case, you wouldn't have been. And Ryan wanted to fight. So Ryan, it's not like Ryan had too much leverage. Ryan has zero leverage. He ain't got no belt. And obviously Gervonta just as big his name as him, as far as, in the public. So if he wanted to get the fight done, but shit, I got to do everything Gervonta want me to do. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. That's my call.
All right, Jay Will. Thanks for calling in. Veli Vel, what up? Veli Vel, unmute. You're.
Number, please. Hello.
We hear you now. We hear you.
Hey,
We hear you, champ.
how you doing? So I agree with you on the Tank Davis. It's unfair, for sure. It's very unfair. At the same time, I just want us to keep that same energy with the other fighters. So all fans across the sport of boxing who love the sport will hold everybody accountable on an equal playing field. That's all I ask. Because it's a disgrace and a distress to all real boxing fans that we let things get swept under the rug and slide, like when people test dirty continually. Conor Ben, all the Canelo's camp damn near, right? When it comes to um, Oscar Valdez, and we don't get all these back and forth, lives you do right here for stuff like that. But when the up and coming star Tank Davis does that, and I'm a fan of boxing, but I'm a fan of Tank, and I'm a fan of Ryan Garcia for sure. But Tank Davis, what he's doing is bullshit. But at the same time, we have to keep that same energy so other fighters don't feel justified to do this type of bullshit. That's all I ask. I agree with you, Ness. At the same time, when I listen to your calls, I'm hearing you talk over and interrupt quote unquote Tank fans who could be fans of boxing as well. But they just feel cornered almost as like, oh shit, like everybody else get away with this bullshit, mostly Hispanic fighters when it comes to popping dirty. And you always say, this is not worse than what Canelo did with such and such. This is not worse than what Canelo did with such and such. But when Canelo did this and Valdez did that and the other cat from the camp tested dirty, it's like swept under the rug and it's not as much
But why?
outrage.
But why
But
you
when
lying?
when little Tinker
Why?
Tank,
Why you
why am I
choosing to
lying?
lie? Why you choosing to
I'm
lie?
sorry.
So
I'm
so
sorry.
so so can
Correct me.
you
I'm
can
sorry.
you
I
can
might be
you
ignorant. I'm
can
not trying to
you
lie though. That's
can
not my
you
intentions.
can you tell my audience how many times I did or didn't talk about Valdez testing positive for you to say that it's swept under the rug? Cause who's sweeping it under the rug?
The majority of boxing, the boxing community, the
But
boxing
not
world,
me.
when it comes.
But not me. But you
Well,
talking about
maybe.
me.
Oh, well, I
But
apologize. Well, I
you talking
apologize.
about.
Maybe I'm
But
a
you
little
talking about
ignorant. Maybe I'm
me.
a little ignorant, but that's
But you
not my intentions to lie on you,
specifically.
brother.
But you specifically talking about me doing a bunch of lives. Which, first of all, like you said, and you keep saying this is the biggest fight. Why we bringing this up, right? So this is the biggest fight. So I'm covering the New York press conference. This the biggest fight, so I'm covering the LA press conference. This the biggest fight,
But
and
you throwing a lot of gasoline. You throwing a lot of gasoline.
the opponent in the press conference brought up to the A side, why are you weight draining me? But you want me to shut up. Tell Ryan to shut up. Ryan brought it up today. Tell him to shut up. Ryan brought it up today. He said, why are you weight draining me? So you
Now,
stop.
is he justified to complain about that in the press conference after everything is signed?
Of course he justified. Why can't he? Why can't he? Why
Because
can't
he signed the papers,
He didn't
Ness.
sign a gag order, motherfucker. What is you talking about?
He signed up for this. He agreed. Him and his team.
And I can't,
Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard
and I
Hopkins.
can't tell the truth about the bullshit tactics they did for me to get here. You want me to be quiet
Okay, let me ask
about
you this one question.
You don't want.
Who do you think knows better? Who knows
You
better?
mad the
Okay,
tank
see,
ain't
there you
shining
go.
no
I
more.
can't see. Okay.
You mad tank
I'ma
ain't
shut up.
shining no more. That's what it is.
Brother, I promise you, no,
That's what it
not at all.
is.
I
That's what it
agree with
is.
you. I agree with
You
you,
mad
brother.
the
I
truth
agree
is
with
out.
you.
You mad the
But
truth is out. Everybody thought it
tell
wasn't
me
no
this though,
Glock on a
Ness.
safety
But
and all
Ness,
this bullshit.
safety on the Glock, no safety on the
Yeah,
Glock.
well,
But tell me this.
obviously is a motherfucking vest on the body, a safety on the Glock, no bullets in the
brother,
chamber either.
But Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins, who knows better for their fighter, you or them? Let me ask you that question. Just say,
boy.
you see what I'm saying? So if they felt like they was leading their fighter down a dead end, they would
are
have
you
never
making
agreed to it
Why are
because
you
they
making it
know
about
what he's
Oscar?
capable of. They know he's able to do it. I'm just
Why
letting
you
you
making
know.
about
You were
Oscar?
throwing
Make it about
gasoline on the
you.
fire.
Make it about you,
You,
man. I'm gonna get to some more callers,
honestly,
man.
you sound like a race fan.
Y'all gotta make it about you, man. Do you want a fair fight or not? Do you want a fair fight or not? Like, you could be this weirdo and you know, come up with ridiculous arguments to win an argument. Do you want to know who's the best out of these two, yes or no? And if your answer is yes, well, then you want them to both weigh the same and you want both of them not to have restrictions. That's it. Just like Floyd and Pacquiao. Just like Ali and Frazier. You know, just like every real fight. You got weirdos like this that they just like to jump on a nigga dick and dick ride. No, I like boxing. I don't like tank. I like boxing. You a dick rider, man. That shit is sad, bro. What up, C-Dub? Dudes don't even understand when they riding dick. It's like there's rules in boxing. I'ma just change them because I'm a fan of this man. I'ma just start riding some dick. Like, come on, man. Get your shit together, man. Grown-ass men, man. Shit crazy, bro. Motherfuckers just changing the rules. Well, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? It's my favorite fighter, man. Fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let him do that. No, bro. No. None of the greats before that. Mayweather and Pacquiao didn't happen at no fucking catchweight. All of a sudden, this is the biggest fight in boxing, so we got to do a catchweight. No, this ain't bigger than Mayweather Pacquiao. Stop fucking lying. Blue in Baltimore, what up?
Whoa. Hello? What's up, Ness?
What's good?
Hey, I just called in to say, man, hey, you definitely speaking facts out here, man. I hear you. I've been in the box, and I just been on it. Like, the way I see it is this shit is real unfair as far as you look at it for real, like with Ryan, because he don't get a rematch clause. It's at 136. The belt not on the line. He got all of these things up against you, and then everybody acting as if nobody remembers Calvin Ford being so surprised that he even accepted these terms, or that Tank called him stupid for accepting the terms and wanting to fight that bad. Like, they called him stupid for that. You feel me? So it's all of this was to deter him. If nobody's actually saying it, all of this was to deter him to get there. You feel me? So yeah, he taking the fight, and there's so much stuff that's stacked against him. So you'll get knocked out and get nothing.
You feel me? He get knocked out and get absolutely nothing. And then on top of that, he weight drained and he's not 100%. So you take away from him, and then you're the same person who also said before any of this that he was juicing. So it just looked weird to me. I mean, I see exactly where you're coming from. All of this looks weird. So you're gonna weight drain me after saying that I was juicing. You see what I'm saying? You claim that I was juicing. They come to find out I wasn't juicing. Took the Vita test, and I was good. So none of that was true. I went straight to training camp and started training for you, getting ready for you, and all of these weird stipulations and contract negotiations. Everything just got weird. It's like the more the fight got closer, the more stipulations piled up online, and it was just. And the fans, the Tank, they don't really act like fans. They rather act like his grandmother or something. Like he can do no wrong type shit. Like, but when Tom Brady and them got caught taking the air out the balls, this was a big thing. You see what I'm saying? Anybody who get caught cheating, Conor Ben, they get them out of there. You see what I'm saying? So we looking at it from a wrong perspective. Anytime you say, "Oh, yo, you just hating on Tank," why you hating on Tank? And it's no hating on Tank, yo. It's the diva mentality of all of this, yo. It's the diva mentality in it all, yo. That's what we really looking at as fight fans, and then the fact that you'll hold him to this standard and then hold the next man to a higher standard, and it's wrong. You see what I'm saying? And then it'd be all the foreigners. Like, why is it always our black fighters to do this weird stuff? All of these weird, phony negotiations when it comes to belts and stuff and making big fights. Knowing these are the fights that the fans really want to pay for. We pay our $80 for a reason. Yo, we out here working hard to get together and pay $80. Everybody don't even got $80. So some of the people who paying $80 might be gathering at a house to, put money in the pot. Either way, people are contributing to see this. So if you're gonna do that, yo, you got to give the fans a fight that's 100%. Yo, we don't want to be at the end of the fight saying, "Well, he was weight drained," or we want 100% from the door. You see what I'm saying? But Ryan Garcia is taking this sacrifice for the fans because it's nobody else for him to fight. It's nobody else really. He been calling him out. It is other people for yo to fight, but I'm saying though, who else would y'all really respect yo for fighting? You see what I'm saying? We just went through that when Tank decided to fight Hector. So it was nobody else lined up for yo. It was nobody would really be cool with yo fighting for real. That's what everybody. If you're really watching this boxing stuff, then you gotta talk about it in its entirety and look at it from a broader scope and just not from a fanboy view. You feel me? You can't be doing all of that. You just gotta be 100 when you talking this boxing stuff, yo. And that's what's going to keep the big fights going as fans. If we keep talking about Tank and how much money he get in and how slick he look and all that goofiness, then none of that is going to transition to.
Champ, that was your 3 minutes, man. I was trying not to cut you, but you just ain't wrapping it up. I got Tim. Talk to me, Tim, in Washington, Seattle, Washington.
Yo, how's it going, man?
Straight.
Hey, listen, so earlier someone was saying it's $250,000 if he misses a pound.
That's the rumor.
Is that true? And that's from the 136, right? And first of all, hold on.
It's not clear yet if it's from the 136 or it's from the 146.
This is okay. So this is Las Vegas, right? This is Nevada State Athletic Commission.
Yeah.
Is there normally a rule that you can only? There's no rehydration clause normally, right?
No.
Or is there? And this is WBA. And okay, hold on. But I kind of know what I'm not privy on this information like you are. Why isn't the title on the line? Is that because you can't defend the regular belt? You have to. That's just like a trinket until you go after the main title?
No, it's because they're not fighting at 135. They're fighting at 136, so they don't need to put the belt on the line, and that way they don't have to pay the sanctioning fee.
Yeah, so that's a little messed up because he kind of just made it like 1 pound over. If he was going to make 136, he's going to make 135. Now, the whole rehydration thing, what if Gervonta weighs more than fucking Ryan on fight night? Wouldn't that be weird?
Yeah, I
Anyway,
mean,
I don't know.
they probably won't tell us his weight.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little messed up. I see where you're coming from. I mean, in another stance like Gervonta, it's hard to like kind of see that as anything else. On the press conference, he looked a little out of it too. I mean, I don't know. He looked like he just like came out like half hungover from like a nightclub, like just stayed up till like 10 a.m. like I do. But anyway, that's all I wanted to know. I mean, when you figure that out, it would be interesting to figure that out. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'll go. I don't want to waste too much time.
All right,
Have a good one, man.
Tim, thanks for calling in. General Camino.
Yo.
You.
Yo, what's good, TBV community? What's good, Ness?
What up? What up?
Cooling. Yeah, the press conference and shit was a little bit more fiery than the one from yesterday, but the rehydration clause, I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about it because for me, I look at it, if Ryan's going to naturally get down to 136, I mean, all you really need is about 10 pounds of rehydration. I mean, I don't see any reason why you would want to even go higher than that because then I feel like you might be a little bit sluggish and slow, but, I could be wrong. Like we talked, Canelo did it, so, people still love Canelo. It is what it is. And this is another reason why we need to start fighting for the titles again. Because he's not at 140, he got to do this 136 shit with the rehydration clause. And if he win, the only thing he gonna get is the respect, which is fine. But it's just, this is why we need to be fighting for titles, man. Him and Regis is a good fight.
It
I don't
was.
know. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, though. I just want to get that off my chest. Y'all have a good night. Ness, appreciate you again. Shout out to TBV community.
Let's do it. I got Alan. What up?
Hey man, what is up? How you doing, man?
All good, all good.
Hey man, I just gotta ask you, man, which situation is worse, man? This or the Miguel Cotto weight drain versus Pacquiao?
This is still worse because this is a weight, a catch weight, and a rehydration. Cotto was able to rehydrate.
Okay. Well, man, that was it for me. That's all I had to ask. And one more thing is, man, I can't believe how Ryan is looking in front of Tank, man. He just looks like, he looks afraid, man. He doesn't. Every time he speaks, he makes no sense. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but that man makes no sense. And when he tries to talk shit, he makes no sense at all either. The man is shook. He makes no sense, man. And then you look at him in the
He
weigh-in.
has some snappy comebacks today.
Man, that was lame as hell, man. And how the hell do you let another man put their hands in your face and you still act normal? Hell no, man. In this sport,
I got a picture right here. I got a picture right here that shows Ryan's hand on Tank's face, and you can see the skin folded up from the pressure.
I saw that too, but he looked mad shook, man. I bet he.
But he did it though. You just said how you gonna let another man do it, but he did it to Tank too.
Bro, that was lame as hell. Anybody else would have freaking somebody with more.
So Tank did it and it's not lame. Ryan does it and it is lame.
Man, that shit was lame as hell, man. That shit looked super weak, man. And Tank pushed his hand right back, and he started acting like a good boy.
Okay, well, everybody's looking at the screen share right now. I don't see it looking super weak.
Everybody, look, listen. This is my last call, my last thing. Whoever puts hands in my face, it's gonna be a bad night for them, man.
I see the skin right there. Look at that. His fist is on his chin right there.
All bad intentions. If you don't come in with bad intentions, you're gonna look lame, you're gonna look sorry, and they're gonna whoop your ass, man. And that's how it is. Keep it easy, TBV out. I love the show. Take it easy, man.
All right. I'm telling you, people interpret things how they want. All of a sudden, Tank touched his face. Ryan never touched his face. But what this shows, Ryan's whole fist on his face. But again, people will see and hear what they want. C-Dub, what up?
Yo, what
Yo,
are you?
you straight?
What's up, man? I mean, I'm not sure Twitter, Discord work when they want to, but you know that maybe the boxing guys know how I'm coming, and they don't want me and you to fall out, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause TVV, shout out. Hey, smash the like button. It's free. But I wanted to ask you, you and Beebs, you know, and all the other callers, man, you know, because rehydration is a part of boxing. You know, and as you're such a boxing fan, boxing fanatic, only watch boxing. It's such a part of boxing. So, and y'all say that y'all say Tank need an advantage or he's scared. So was Canelo scared when he did it to Rocky Fielding?
Did he have both?
That's the question. No, it don't matter did he have both. I'm asking about the rehydration clause. Was he scared when he did it to Rocky?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that Gervonta was moving up 2 divisions.
Oh man. Okay. So he did it to a C level fighter.
Is he?
So Canelo did it to a
Wait.
C level fighter.
Wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. Rocky Fielding won the same belt that Tank has. Are you sure you want to call him a C fighter? Because Ryan never won a belt. So think about what you about to say. Process it, motherfucker. Process it. You calling him a dude with a regular title a C-level fighter. Meanwhile, a C-level fighter is about to fight Ryan because he got a motherfucking regular title too.
He did it to Chavez.
Oh, why?
He did it to Chavez Jr. too, then. He did it to Chavez Jr. too, then. Okay. So I mean, okay, you don't want to answer the question. It's cool. And don't get mad about it. I mean, was he scared or did he want an advantage? Yes, he did. That's why people can't say it's corny because your favorite fighter doing this shit. So keep the same energy.
You need to keep the same energy. Nobody in the history of boxing ever did what he done. Nobody. Y'all keep bringing up Canelo, but he never did it. He never did it. So it don't matter what y'all say. It don't matter how many times y'all say it. It don't matter how many times y'all call in. I'm always going to have more time than you. I'm always going to speak more than you. I'm always going to tell the truth once you done lying. Canelo never did this. This is a Tank thing. This is a Tank thing.
So don't lie about nothing I said.
This is a Tank thing.
So let me just go and get the call off. So Canelo, so the new face of it, the face of it did it. It was his go-to move. So now the new face of it, this is shit. You know, this is move. They still gonna love him for it. After he knocked Ryan out, he was gonna knock him out anyway. But after he knocked him out, they just gonna and he go on to do other shit, like win other titles, like he already won the other titles before. Like Canelo, they gonna forget about it, man.
Ain't nobody gonna forget.
They gonna love him.
You a fucking clown.
They gonna forget about it, man. Just like forgot about the Rocket Field and shit.
You a clown, man. This the sad part of boxing right here, right? You got idiots like this that are protecting stupid moves like this when Tank got to do this for a contender. So what's going to happen when Tank got to fight Shakur? What's going to happen when Tank got to fight Devin? If you doing this to a contender, what you going to do to a dude that's actually a threat, that the world really think could beat you? The world really think got skill. Like, this dude don't even know what he doing. Now, sometimes these dudes just strap on to that cock and ride. They are, like, fucking weird, bruh. Weird. It's like, can you not think about what you are allowing to happen here and what you riding for and you just dick riding? Like, are you not looking at it? It's like, this dude don't even got a belt. Ryan don't even got a belt. So what's going to happen when it's Tank and Ryan and Shakur or Keyshawn, who's an Olympian? Like, what's going to happen? Y'all so silly, man. AJ, what up?
Yo, Ness.
What up?
Ness? Yo, what's up, Ness? I ain't going to holler at you, man. I'm glad you answered my call. Now, I'm ready to buy this ticket for this fight. I feel you on the rehydration clause and stuff like that, but I feel like Ryan gonna shock the world, and I'm a brother saying that, you know what I mean? But I just feel like Ryan gonna shock the world, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna come to the fight. I hope to see y'all down there. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Boxing Voice. And yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm excited for this fight.
All right, champ. Man, I'm just glad that oh shit, I thought you was the last call and two more popped on. I was just about to say, I'm glad I'm old enough that I got to watch real 50-50 fights where none of this weird shit happened, man. You know? Just real dudes like, yo, I think I'm better than you, so I'm about to fight you. And that's that. Rob, North Carolina.
Yeah, what's good, Nuts?
What up?
Yeah, I ain't gonna take too much time. I know you at the end. That last caller just pissed me off. Like everybody keep bringing up Canelo. Like, let's be honest, Canelo didn't do both. And the thing is, if Gervonta was going up to 140, then okay, I'm okay with the rehydration clause. Because you're going up in weight and you don't want to go in there and fight somebody way, way bigger. But the fact that Ryan is coming down to 36, which is damn near 35, which could have just been 35, is like the same thing, and you still putting a rehydration clause in there. Like, you trying to get advantage clearly. Like, and when Canelo did it, like you said, he was moving up in weight. So if you're moving up in weight and you put in a rehydration clause, that's because you don't want to be fighting a naturally bigger person, and they can come in there even bigger if there's no rehydration clause in there. It can be damn near in a whole nother. You come in there fighting, you fighting that super middleweight, but you're fighting a light heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just, they need to just stop that narrative right there. Like, man, Tank just did some. I mean, I ain't even gonna say Tank did it. His team just did some sucker shit, and like they did it because they could. Like, you know, like it's
Nah,
man, they be
Tank did it.
flexing their muscle like a
Tank did it.
PVC.
Tank did it. That's exactly
You
why
think?
Ron
You
said
think?
it. That's why Ron said it to his face and said, "Why you weight draining me then?" If he wouldn't have said it,
Yeah, he
if he
did.
wouldn't have did it, he'd have been like, I ain't say that. That's my team. He ignored it
Yeah,
because
that's true.
he did it. And
Yeah, he
and
knew it was
and, and,
there.
and it's people that been calling in that said, you know, you could hear Tank saying when he asked him why you weight drain, oh, look how big you are. That's what they saying. He said, now, I ain't hear that. I ain't hear that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what a lot of callers
I ain't
called in
even gonna
today.
lie. I ain't even gonna lie. I was picking Tank to win this fight, but I ain't even gonna lie. I kind of want Ryan to win this shit now, a little bit, just cause like, yo, man, he eating shit to make the fight. So it's like, man, I want boxers like him in the fucking sport. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want people that really wanna fight the best, and you know what I'm saying. And you just trying to fucking put them through hula, just putting more obstacles in front of them not to make the fight. And I don't know why the fuck they be doing that over there. Like, it's crazy. It's like you just gotta eat a bunch of bullshit. But that's all I wanted to say, Ness, man.
All right, champ. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
Let's see what we got. Looks like we got somebody in Vegas. Who in Vegas? Jose, what up?
What up, man? Hey, man, I just wanted to say salute to you, man. It's crazy, man. I was hearing in the morning you're on vacation in Florida, and man, you were putting in that overtime today, man. Salute to you, man. It's awesome, man. Great to see. But on this Tank and Ryan shit, man. Yeah, that weight clause thing, the rehydration stuff is just whack, man. And honestly, up until this point, I was actually kind of a Ryan hater, man. But nah, it's like flipping, doing a 180 now, man. I'm kind of rooting more for Ryan. I wasn't gonna choose a side, but after all this, it's pretty upsetting to see from Tank's side. Hopefully, all this backlash that they're getting from us fans, it makes them change that stipulation in the contract, and they could eliminate that whole rehydration clause. But other than that, man, what do you think about these ticket prices, man? I tried to get some today, and I couldn't believe it, man. For 2 tickets, nearly $1,500, man. It's, they call it the poor man's sport, but they don't want the poor man to be there, man. And I mean, I get it. It's the money fight. They got to make their money and all, but man, it's upsetting. No room for us, man.
Yeah, man, it sucks. I've been arguing that. That's why exactly why I wanted this in a stadium because they could still do their 20 to 30,000 tickets that they normally do in every other arena, and then give us the rest of the stadium at give me the bowl. I could get with 20, 30 of my friends in the $100 seats or the $50 seats and still be there. But they don't even want us there, man. It's for the rich and famous.
Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. And man, I was really actually excited, looking forward to see if it was gonna be at the Allegiant Stadium. Like I got to go there last year for a soccer match, man. And even though, yeah, the view may not be as great being up there, but man, the environment and everything, like it would have been awesome. But I get it, they need to make their dollars, and salute to them for at least getting the fight done. But man, yeah, that whole rehydration thing is a real letdown, man. But I won't keep you up too long, man. Thanks for what you do. Appreciate the OT, man, and hope you guys have a blessed night, man. I'm out.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. And that looks like everybody. Catch me tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. We'll be back. Don't know what we're talking about as of yet, but if you are a Discord member, which is absolutely free, jump on our Discord and go ahead and recommend another topic, and we will be discussing it. I'm thinking Gennady Golovkin vacating and Islandri Laura now being the full champ. What happens with Golovkin? Where does he go? Where does, Laura go? We'll see. Talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.